than what we saw in days previous. Meanwhile, Peterbot and Boyo also seems like there's a little bit of a different strategy going down here. Yesterday, Peterbot and Boyo would have already probably had 2 eliminations come the drop here. However, they are still at 0, but jumping on over to that conversation of Malibuca and Mustache, game 1 jitters, more like game 7. However, things are off to a fast start for Power Alex and Power Worthy. They get the tags and they find more onto Malibuca. Already, it's looking excellent for the Team Power boys.
Alex trying to do what he can, trying to scramble up behind Malibuca. Malibuca managed to throw down a couple of metal walls just in the nick of time.
Nice.
But he's only delaying the inevitable. Oh, she strikes first here in day 2. Alex and Worthy fully in control now of restored reels.
Australia continuing to step up now. That's exactly what we want to see here. But for Kovacs and Huddy, the most surprising, I think, of all the duels that appeared inside of the top 10, given that they had a perfect day 1 minus a single early game elimination. We'll catch back up with them as K-Shota and KK have to make their region proud. All of the Brazilian fans are rooting for any of their teams to step up here. Can they win this first fight?
All Chiefs and Crisp are trying to do is just make sure they have to fight back, and Shota eats more damage than what he was bargaining for. Crisp now next to Chiefs, they're gonna find that first knock. Shota is down, and unfortunately for them, Keiki goes with him.
Very, very tough angle to peek there, given he ran out of real estate. But look at this. The best performing team
So
out of Asia
Swizzy Yapko basically loot a tiny bit and then grab the zipline across here. I wonder if Rise and Yuma were ready for that this today.
Asking for was a potential Batman Booga and Rapid appearance to maybe try.
I wonder what's happening with Vino and Clix today.
That Swizzy Yapko already seemingly trying to create space.
They have no mats. Yeah, they get mats around here, so they go up and grab mats here.
Rise and Yuma actually going to opt to disengage for the time
Ooh.
being, but curious to see.
Acorn and Cold on con? So where's Andalex and Sato then?
Karen's crossing bunker.
Yeah, I mean, and we've heard the insight, right? A lot of these teams are putting tons of respect.
They're not here.
The
They're gone.
Asian duels, especially Yuma Rise.
You can see in the bottom right in the map, they're not there.
And Mapoli, very, very, very strong duos coming out of Asia right now, and they have demanded.
There's a team to the right though. Ooh, they gotta watch out here.
Jumping back into
But they're
things here
disengaging.
that
There's no team there.
Cold and Acorn
But Saman
are coming in,
and
right?
Carl,
They
they've moved as
obviously
well.
have their heads set straight.
So now
right?
CZB
They
Nathan
had a
on
great
con.
performance day
Okay,
one.
CZB Nathan on
Finding their
con.
stride
So
here
the
is
Middle
gonna
East
be
boys
super
left.
important given that,
This is
I mean,
huge for
all these
them.
external pressures,
Huge.
Right? Teams playing off the cuff, teams, of course, hitting the reveals.
But today is a real opportunity to see for some of those teams where the off-spawn contest.
Vanyak or someone will get a visa? Yeah, so Vanyak didn't come, so that's why Yamko's playing with him.
This
This is the first game of day 2. So game 7 total. 7 of 12.
To that familiarity of once before that took place in day 1. Kovacs, though,
This
Huddy,
fight's taking a long time.
still trying to ensure that they can try and maintain their position at the top of the leaderboard, and they're gonna have to fight their way through Scroll and Sky, just getting held here on the edge of Rebel's
You
Roost.
can win
Yeah, all
big on
things
Hard Rock
considering right now,
Bet with a
Stroll and
little
Sky
bet.
were winning this engagement, given that Kovacs does not have heals to work with. But
Vino fighting.
Vino and Clix in
Oh, they're
a very
fighting
important
Cheats.
fight. A quick rotate, a swift one.
Nice.
Clix and
Let's
Cheats
go.
here, and they
Let's
slow
go.
them down, and they're off to a very
They are making a
hard
big
start.
play today. They're keying rather than going for fighting those OC kids off spawn. Lovely angles. Beautiful, beautiful.
To actually deal with this sort of early pressure, because again, the small surprises, the little bits of
Alex
bamboozle,
dead
that's
already?
all it
Holy
takes
fuck.
for
Okay, let me check
split
the
second, everything to go south.
let me get the
Scroll
match
and
open. Why
Sky
can I not do it? Why is that not
moving
open?
back to the Rebels' roost after pushing out Huddy and Kovacs there. So it does seem like both teams are going to be content with the exchanges between their sides, but jumping over to Bolts and Bryce, a very quick.
This is a replay glitch, by the way, chat. He's ADSing here. Don't think he's just terrible. Clicks and Venom swats. Oh, chat just took down Worthy. I think Alex and Worthy are down. It's so weird. Alex and Worthy are actually beating Mustache and Malibuca off spawn more often than they're losing, but then they're going down quicker afterwards. It's like when the people see in the kill feed that Alex and Worthy win, they key it. Kind of brutal.
Very tough team to go against. Chapentini, who won game number 1.
Thank you for all the subs, chat. Thank you so much.
They
Bunch of
have
subs at the moment. Thank you,
a
thank you.
stride about them that has been shown here this weekend. Match 7 now, starting off in almost similar fashion. It seems like while everyone's trying to get their bearings They
And that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, I think the people are seeing from the feed. There's no anonymous mode in this tournament chat. So.
This European duo, and you know,
That's wild.
overall,
So
Chapentini are landing Nitro Drone chat, then instantly hitting the Nitro ring and rotating
towards
towards center.
1.5x multiplier, right? Every elim means a lot more. Placement points are going to weigh even heavier as things start to add up. But let's jump in with Sphinx and Dukes here, who are trading tags, it seems like.
But yeah, Clicks and Veno haven't switched drops chat. It's Chiefs and Crisp have. So Clicks and Veno can now third party that spawn fight we just watched every game if they want to, technically. Very good position to be in.
Keep in mind, if they do get a successful shield crack, they could
Batman
always look to
Lucas
just
dead.
try and turbo aggress. They've got that
Oh.
lightning boost right
Is that
next
what's going to
to
happen,
them,
Taco? You think if they
Sphinx
get a crack, they're going to
just seems
aggressively
be
push?
prioritizing
I don't think they will.
Surge tag damage threshold control.
I'm going to guess they're not.
Swizzy and Yapko to survive the drop, trashy threats, Peterbot Boyo, a lot of action.
I'm no expert
down at
there.
the raft, so it is, of course, in their best interest to get loot and hit the road, quite honestly. You don't want to stick around there, given what can be in store. Kazian Aspect clearly didn't want any more of that action as well, as they've moved somewhat north here to try to make the best of their strategy. But look at what happened. It's kind of causing this very congested
Wait,
area
did
here.
BB go down to full
Ultimately, when
damage?
the Storm Surge turns
You
on,
should get
most of
creator
these teams
code.
that have created these new adjustments will end up clashing in much different circumstances.
And well, that's the thing, because teams can review, teams can try to make those adjustments and implement new strategies.
Oh, CZB goes down to Virgo. No, they're doing worse while unconned. That's brutal. That's a top 8 team.
The other adjustments that similar teams, similar mindsets, everybody is looking to try and change things up here, at least if day one wasn't working out in their favor.
Yeah, Baka Paros, we saw finding some knocks there in the feed on teams nearby, but couldn't
Yeah, thank you,
confirm
Sky
their
Guy. Appreciate the
elimination,
raid,
so
bro.
their damage must be ranking up nicely.
Oh, I was about to say,
Meanwhile,
Flixie and
Blue
Vico.
Flixie have a bit of a position
I saw
here
Bolt set
over
up on the
opponent.
Surge Tower.
Talk about fights for the Forecast Tower. The card
Oh,
is
Bryce
in the
got the
hands
card,
of
though.
Bryce and Bolt, whom are just outside of it. So if they want to activate it, they will have to fight their way through this duo.
At the same time, though, Clone and Kramzu might be enough of a distraction factor. Bolt and Bryce are going to look to retreat just a little bit further east from where the Forecast Tower is currently at, but
Yo, Jay's 5
Vico
gifted,
and
bro.
Flixie know that they've got the prime
Well, now
real
comp tweeted the
estate
new axe? Oh,
currently.
really?
They don't
What?
wanna
No way they
allow
wouldn't-
Bryce and
Oh,
Bolt
it's not
to
the
get
new
a
axe.
complete freebie
Oh.
for this Forecast Tower, but they
I
might
don't
not
forget.
have a choice, and even further
Are you
to
sure?
the
Meredith?
horizon,
You have to go
Thomas
to
HD,
support
Queasy,
creator.
Slight
and
surge
follow.
based
You sure
on
that's not the
the
new
other
axe? What makes you so
side,
sure?
but more importantly,
I know it's the
still,
current one, just gold, but that
was
might be what
on
they're doing.
fire all day yesterday,
Epic Games.
especially
You
with
have to fill out,
that
like, all
Monarch
the
pistol.
information.
And we saw moments
Wow,
where
they
he
just
was
don't say
clutching
anything?
up
I mean, it's Epic
perfectly
Games.
timed
Like,
there
they've done
back
stupider
to
things in the
back
past. I don't think we can be so
tags.
sure that's
This
not
is
the axe.
highlight you were
You guys
just
I would
talking
honestly-
about.
Do all the things.
That's a graphic they've already used?
Thomas
Oh.
HD is
You
a
need 1,000,
sniper with anything.
I would actually prefer it if it was that. I would actually, I hope
If
it's
got
that.
a scope,
I
then
like
the
it. Yeah, I
Thomas
like
HD
it.
is going to be an absolute fiend with that weapon, but Bugha, Aviv, another one of our team's big fan favorites here, of course, but also just knowing that they need
It's
to
shiny.
try and develop
Shiny.
some form of a new strategy. You can
2.0
bump
is the
into
worst
Aviv
one?
Valley
Really?
earlier
Nah,
on
I
today
hated
here.
1.0.
He had to
2.0 is
ask
nice.
them, hey, we're looking at the comeback, and he's like, well, I hope
Yeah,
so.
what happened here with Bugha and
Good
Aviv?
start here.
Bugha and Aviv had a very, very rough day one.
Just Tinka trying to
Thanks for the tier 2, J-Mitch. Thanks, homie.
alive, but Bugha and Aviv,
We'll see. Well,
they
I have
struggled a
Paladin doing
decent
really well
bit
and
with
Bugha
their
doing
surge
well.
damage,
Basically,
so
the question is
this could be a
anybody
big
got a key
opportunity if they're able to
here?
pinpoint.
Using private sub as an old person is super difficult. If you ever need to, bro, use that link there.
the map
Save that
does
link,
seem moving
and you can
very
switch out my
fast
name
here
for any
from
other
the
streamer's
south
name,
now,
and it makes
so
priming so much
other
easier.
Opinions are going to be
You
thrown
click that
into
link
the
and it's right at the very
conversation.
top.
Definitely do it,
Asia's
because
John
then
and
you can-
Michael
But honestly, it's not just because you're old.
now
It's terrible
started
prime
sliding
subbing on
their
Twitch
way
these
towards
days.
the Dunes
They're making it
corridor.
so hard.
Anything really can happen. It'd be wise for Bugha and Aviv to possibly make a move now, but
You still get ads? No, you don't. Not if you're subbed in.
it's day 2. Strategies are being put
Thank you,
to
the
the
primes,
test.
guys. Appreciate that.
Job and Michael need to be careful with the way that they're crouch walking around that rooftop. Doom's courtyard sitting
Oh, what's
at a
up,
slightly
Posey?
lower
How's it going,
elevation
bro?
than some of the POIs
No way,
surrounding
Posey.
it. And there's a high
up,
possibility
homie?
a team in a surge base happens to be looking around, see some freebie opened up shots.
I get ads too, chat.
Players
That's
not
if you
protected
get
from
if you're getting
behind
ads while
because
being a
they're
sub,
too
it's because you have an ad
fixated
blocker on,
trying
and
to
that's
get
messing
this
it up.
Surprise opportunity onto Aviv and Bugha.
You don't get subs. You don't get ads if you're a sub.
There's Koyota, Mipoli, Kovacs, and Huddy. A lot of teams looking to set up an ambush at the moment. Gotta love this strategy here. We haven't seen too many big plays coming out the bush just yet, but
This is bad for Huddy Kovacs, chat. Huddy Kovacs are contested at Rebels Roost.
Given that we've seen anything happen,
They need that fight to end quicker, bro, if they want to hold on to 6th. This loot is so much worse because the fight dragged out.
It seems northeast.
They could go back though to Mansion.
Problem though for Kovacs and Huddy, since they were forced out of Rebels Roost, they didn't actually have that time, that opportunity to properly farm out some of those much needed hard materials. Their mat count looking a little bit grim given the current circumstances. It's gonna be hard to try and control your own mid game. That material's
Ooh, Ed and Purser coming in hot. Nathan and CZB now doing worse while uncontested. Yo, B-Hey, thanks for 10 gifted, homie. Thank you, man. Holy crap, you guys are gassing me up. Thank you, chat. Almost 11,000. Thank you.
Pressing hot on the walls here. Nathan trying to escape.
Purser's a good fighter.
It's not looking good for Nathan or CZB. Into the box. Purser goes.
Almost curse him.
Well
Again,
played
chatting,
for
if you're a
them.
boomer and you're watching this and you want someone to cheer on, Purser is the oldest competitor at this event. He's 24 years old. 24.
Love to see that.
1 foot in the grave.
Purser here.
A lot of these
Rumors are they
players
actually have to like
looking
wrap his
for
like that to
those
strap his hand to the
momentum
mouse because he can't doesn't have like the
swings that can
dexterity or the
make all
strength
the
anymore to hold on
difference
to it.
for these next few matches.
So
Clear
old.
Day number 2 here, Chicho. Just strong connections off of that Monarch pistol. Meanwhile, Vico, Flixie find themselves a little bit of an aggressing situation here onto Clone, but with the team that knows Reckless Railways as expertly as Vico and Flixie, the split approach, they've managed to sandwich Clone in between
Ooh,
them. And
interesting.
it
It's
looks like
crazy how many fights
might also be
Vico and
caught
Flixie
in
are
the thick of
taking
it,
and
but
how
I
often
like
they're
this
surviving
pincer
them.
maneuver technique coming out of
Such
Vico
good
and
fighters,
Flixie.
bro. They
Yeah,
love their
working
pincer
very
maneuver.
well. But if this duo of Crimson
This
Clone
pincer maneuver
decided
makes a lot more sense when they're at home because they're both hard 0 German ping. But even on land, when everyone's on the same ping, it still works so well.
This is, of course, the Reckless Railways.
It's such a risky playstyle though, but it's so good if you pull it off. Because if you get doubled,
I was gonna say they've cut off his
you die.
backup Flixie. Has to work all the way around, and now he has to
That's
actually
huge.
back off here. So
They've been doing really well
definite
here.
mistakes being
Yesterday,
made
no.
right now.
Looks like
Force the
unfortunately
cap
not
on
working well
HP
here.
Given that
What do you
you have
curse?
to
This is why I
play this one
predict.
out
Like
by
what?
himself for a
I was
couple of
discussing
moments.
why it's
Meanwhile,
risky.
Still a lurking duo
Literally.
nearby in CR's Michael and T1 Job
Oh,
there.
you can't get
Oh.
crowned.
Anything can happen, but look at how Vico
That was nice by Clone.
unfortunately gets caught off and out of position.
There's a lot of trust that's implemented into that split technique, but more
It's
importantly,
right.
still Clone
They
and
got a bit of surge
Crimson,
before he
they're
went
still
down,
having
so
to
Flixie
fight
might be able
their
to hit the
way
reboot
out
anyway.
of the Reckless Railways. One elimination might not be enough. Our international regions.
Yeah, they seem to always pull off the reboot, but they usually pull off the reboot when they win the fight and someone solo clutches. I don't know how this is going to go.
And Kramzu Clone, they've still got their eyes on the prize, I believe, but Job and Michael are not.
Man, a lot of these teams down leaderboard have come out swinging.
wow.
That's Flixie down.
That's a big
Damn.
pickup.
43rd, taking down
Saving
third.
his teammate's life.
Oh boy.
CR Job, T1
Oh,
Michael coming
boy.
in, finding eliminations here. Clearly a new strategy being
Oh, that's bad for people that don't want Peter Bot to run away with
This
it.
duo here, given that yesterday was such
Squeezy
a
and Thomas, all eyes on you,
struggle
boys.
For this team to get their feet off the ground, and now we're seeing a much slower approach as opposed to taking full-on
Peter Bob may run away
head-to-head
with this.
battles.
It's not looking good.
Almost
Yeah, fighting a team that has
major drops,
nothing to lose is quite
trying to
scary.
find Fights that are in action, working a lot better for them now.
But the bigger picture here at DF is that when you got
Hey,
our
more entertaining for us,
third-place
Dom.
team
Much prefer the
going
fights.
out this early on into the match, no placement points secured. And that is a massive deal because it gives so much opportunity to open.
Dude, no way Thomas is about to get second again. I've just realized that, bro. Thanks, Posey. I'm glad you like it, bro.
Trying to see if he can work this way out.
Nice.
But it's not gonna
Nice.
be enough.
Damn, Michael and Job, let's go. W Asia.
Elimination. And that's going to be 3 in total for Job and Michael.
We're seeing why this is a team that has
Ooh, Peter Von Poy already on the island.
on the region.
They're
Oh.
low, though.
Kinda weak. Maybe they're shambles? Oh, shit.
To their strategy. It's one of the
Wait,
best parts about the
gods
day
can
2
bleed.
format.
We have
that
no
really
meds.
highlight
We're only
enough,
95
right?
above.
The teams that
Hold
come
up.
in and start
Wait a
to
second.
adapt
We're
is
weak.
what makes it so
Fuck.
crucial to really pay attention.
Never
to
mind,
what
it
is
has
changing
nothing.
around you,
Yes.
but for Peter
I mean,
Boyd,
aw,
much has
damn.
changed given that they have continued to key their way into the Rift Island. This time, though, met with a lot more resistance. It's about the
Again, Chan, you make this clear. I'm not hating on Peter Von Poy. I just want an exciting tournament. I don't want them to run away with it. That's all I want.
Shadome and
They're below.
I'd be very happy to see them
and
win it.
Reason here,
They're
very
below.
strong teams, very low on the surge here for Poyo and Peterbot. mean, everyone might
Trying to
just
get their
what
refresh
they've
on
been
Rezon, but
looking
deal
for,
won't be
potential
easy
early
either.
exit here.
This is also one of Raz's clients.
A little bit of a whiff there out of Poyo.
Oh, Peterbot has no shield. Poyo gets Rezon!
Gets Rezon in the process, but finds
Ooh.
himself
Oh, Poyo's down.
down.
Bro, the Asia players are making no friends out here.
So many other teams surrounding
Bro, Peterbot just got in. I mean, Poyo just got in a 1v1 Rezon.
Talk about an incredible
Oh,
save
Vidil's
here,
pushing him now, though.
Poyo's not gonna make it easy here. Armored walls are coming out. Peterbot is desperate and boxed up right now.
Ooh, okay.
Zagu is also just above, putting in a couple of shots here. But
Armored
things are gonna
walls
slow
coming in
down.
so clutch.
And just when you thought it
Okay,
was
it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
They get saved here. Peterbot and Poyo are back in.
But at the cost of so many of their armored walls, Peterbot
And a lot of their
had
other resources,
fully
no extra
utilized
shields.
Practically everything he had saved up, and keep in mind, they still need heals. There's no shield, at least as far as Peterbot's loadout is concerned.
Yeah.
Possibly Poyo is
It is
carrying
any.
the
Oh,
most
they
social
need
pushes.
Surge
I'd have
too.
to
This is a
guess
bad
not,
spot to be in. A
considering
really
that
bad
neither
spot to
of
be
them
in.
bothered
Really
Oh,
recovering.
nice
bad.
pre-fire from
To
Vidil.
Tingo once
Beautiful
more with
pre-fire.
Vidil, but he will not budge.
Doing an excellent job here, waiting for
Honey
them.
takes down Muzz.
Knows
Cold
it's still
goes
a
down.
2v1, and Peterbot and
Oh
Poyo
no,
are
Cold's dead.
absolutely deadly here.
Oh,
Let's not forget
man.
they have the medallion, right? So they still have very much full awareness of who's around them, but
Oh
the
no,
tags
they're looking for their
and
surge at
heals,
range. Oh no.
they've run out of heals here.
Oh
They're
no.
in trouble,
This is
man.
about the best case
Oh
scenario
no.
for every other duo
They are
in the
not
lobby
looking good
if
right
you
now.
want
Oh, no,
to win
Canyon
the
said he just
globals,
died.
which we know very surely they do. Poyo, though, not giving up just yet. Still knows
Why?
that
What's up
there's
with the
a
Zero
job to be
Fizberry?
done
Tripping me
here.
out.
Huh.
This
He's
stage,
sweating.
though,
Did
Poyo
you
go
just see
tags?
him right in his
issue
brow?
for
He's sweating.
Peterbot and Poyo is
They're not in a good
one
place,
of their
chat.
only
They are
options
not
remaining
doing
to
well.
exit Rift Island. Might just be
Ooh.
take the Ascender down, but
Alright, they're a little
again,
bit
if they
better
go
above
for that
Surge,
launch
but
pad,
they have
they
no
might
meds.
encounter even more resistance.
They have to land on
from the
someone
other
probably.
teams.
Ooh, Venom gets
They're
another
a little
kill.
bit
Let's
more
go.
established, a little bit more healthy as
Yeah.
well, but Poyo,
Vidil.
Peterbot,
Oh, Vidil just died.
they tried
Oh,
to
they're gonna launch on someone.
Place.
What can we do?
They
Fix
will
them up.
break through the builds and manage to escape.
Oh,
Hopefully
my
they don't
goodness,
get
they are so
targeted
stuffed right
while
now.
they're flying by.
Who are they going to land on? What are they going to do? What's the play? Are they going to land on Shadow and Virgo, maybe? They're looking for a third-party fight.
The best spot. They're below the surge. They're going to have to land and take a
Oh,
fight.
we're landing on Sphinx.
It's all
There
or
we go.
nothing
Oh,
now.
they're landing
Peterbot
on
tries to
Zeus.
go
I think
for
Quantity's
Zeus.
moving over. Quantity needs
And
surge
they're
too.
going
Peterbot
for it.
goes down.
Gets knocked. It's all up to Poyo now. Everything
Oh, if he
lies on
does
him
this.
to keep the train going here. He's going to find a lot of tags
You
here.
can't get the loot
Just
without
enough to
taking
keep
that
his team
wall,
in the
though,
win now.
and the armored
They try to
wall.
box up Peterbot. They want to finish his duo. He's not trying to give it away for free.
Poyo
He's
jumps in,
actually
bro. Oh my
fighting
god,
with
Poyo's
all
not giving
his
up without a
heart
fight,
here,
bro.
running for him.
Poyo knows it's do or die. He needs to win this 1v2.
And he's gone.
Oh my god, he's kind of doing it.
God, he was so close.
Oh no!
Dukes as well.
This
In an
is so
incredible
unfortunate.
exchange, and first place is out. The runway is open.
Oh, Queasy and
Respect
Thomas,
was
come on, where are
wild.
they? They haven't
That
shown
was
us.
wild.
Sphinx, he knew that he was
Where's Queasy
already
Thomas?
relatively
Come
low. He
on.
could absorb at least one shot and trust that Dukes would get the job
If
done.
he would have won
But
that,
a
that would have been the
massive
greatest. Oh
upset
no,
here in match
Venom
7
just went down, or
as
Venom
3
died.
out of our
Wonder
top
what went wrong
5
for them though. They got all the loot. We saw. We even watched them. They had crazy loot off rip.
Queasy, Trulex, Chicho.
Oh, Venom's down.
Now is your chance to surge
Yo,
upwards.
show us Queasy. Show us Queasy and Thomas.
Is solo at the moment inside
Yes.
the zone.
W
but we gotta
broadcast.
get the
Oh,
other
they're
here.
healthy.
Queasy
They are
and
healthy.
HD, who have been working their way up slowly, steadily, looking to
Let me see a Gold Monarch
manifest
pistol.
the
Gold
World
Monarch.
Championships
No.
victory.
Might as well be a Gold Monarch. It's Thomas
For
HD.
guys here.
Exactly.
The tags are
Boom.
great from Thomas.
Let's
Things are
go.
really starting to
550
ramp up
above.
now, and we know what they're playing for, and that's that victory. We saw it in the interviews. They just want to take height.
No scope either. How does he even hit these shots, bro?
If they
Half
had
the
a
shots he's
chance
hitting, I
to
can't even
witness
see.
what's
I
been
know we're
going
on, like,
down inside of that elimination
like they're on
feed,
performance mode and everything, but
Thomas
damn.
HD and
Look
Queasy
at him. He are still
exclusively
alive. They're
need
still
to
hanging out here.
focus on
Oh,
their
Queasy,
own game.
Queasy's
Just play
only
things
got
out
a
as we get into the
friggin'
match. Pretend like
striker
all
AR,
these other
and they're
teams in the
still
top
500
five
above. You
are
know
still
Thomas
in
has
the
just been
lobby,
beaming
because that's
everyone.
what's gonna give them
Literally.
in the mindset to stay for their best performance.
There's a lot
No,
going
I've
on
seen
right
Thomas
now,
play
given that the
CS,
zone's
bro.
starting
Yeah,
to
he's definitely got the
develop here.
Danish genes for that.
It's not just high ground being held. There's also big names clashing.
Replay here,
all
chat. This is how we
around
went
us here. Take a
down.
Look at how Vino
Oh.
jumps in, takes down Paper in the highlight. Possibly
Oh,
then
don't tell me Lu- okay, there we go.
Victor V back-to-back,
Oh, but they got held.
it
Oh, they're
wasn't
both
over
down.
yet.
Clicks
He
and
gets
Veno.
a crushing
No.
defeat to the hands of Quanti and
No, and they got kills off spawn too. Oh
Like
no.
you doing an excellent job at
You probably have to
highlighting.
have your parents help you though,
There's
because like
practically
there's some
nowhere
stuff.
left to hide.
Oh, Chicho and Trulex with the
Everybody is
loadout.
stuck on even ground.
Oh,
just
this
about.
pushes them up into third.
And what I wanna
Chicho and
see
Trulex have
in the
overtaken Vico
is
now.
whether or not Queasy and Thomas are going to be able to successfully make their
Can they hold the
on
height? Come on.
Trulex and Chicho box on the low ground directly underneath them. And if these Titans clash, one or the other could potentially fold.
Well, here's the thing. Thomas HD and Queasy are two of the, again, only players left in this lobby that will notably challenge height every single time. Most of the competition that would otherwise do that is not in this lobby.
Oh, I don't know
do
about that.
Anticipate
I don't know
a
about that
runaway
either.
scenario
Boom and
here.
Vigo are here.
However,
Well,
Brazil,
Mother's still here.
King and Phaser hopping across. Yeah, not even
They're
close
so
enough to
well
challenge
above
up for
first
high
right
ground.
now.
So
Ooh,
there's
who's
very
dying over
little
here? Dying,
teams
Mugen and
that would
Raptor are
actually have the
finally
heart to
getting a
go
good
up.
game here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Really, really well.
Maz's team's been playing mad aggressive high ground leading to this. Baka Paz, Dukes plays high ground a lot as well. Reed, Ritual love high ground.
King and Phaser, because the way that Thomas HD and Queasy have been spraying at other teams, you've got the indication that they likely have an assault rifle, so it's a lot more difficult to make those jumps from
Well,
the
it looks
high
like Reed and
ground
Ritual aren't
up
going to be
the
taking it, but
heading
the
to
other
front
teams
side
I
of
mentioned
the
could
next
still
zone,
take it.
but Sphinx, Dukes, we saw them shut down our first place team on the leaderboard already.
Yeah,
here
Bolts
today.
loves height, yeah.
We're hoping
Bolts
to
won a
see
game on
if they
height.
can
Oh, almost won a game on height
transition
yesterday,
this
yeah.
into a victory royale of their own.
This is so crazy.
Sphinx and Dukes through Elims. Hard eyes on the prize right now.
How is Reed not dead?
From the storm
Reed
line
is just
into
insane.
the safety, but
Reed's
unfortunately is going to fall there in 19th place now.
Price and Bolt.
Very well within the top
Prize
20
and
here. As there's a
Eaters.
lot of placement
Mugen
points to
and
be
Eve still alive
earned.
in
This is a
this.
1.5x multiplier
Dark
for everyone
Cooper,
tuning
not
in
ours
right
still
now.
going. Let's
These
go.
games have significantly
there.
more weight than yesterday's
Man,
round.
Age is still going.
There's a day you want to perform. It is here and it is now.
Oh, Thomas
Easy and Thomas still
taking the high
working their
ground. This
way.
could be the game that
Look
puts them right back
at
in
this.
it.
Oh, here we go.
They are willing to
So
commit
early.
Oh,
heavy
Queasy's got the
material,
Monarch now.
heavy
Oh, they
resources to
switched.
hold high
Bro, they gave
ground.
Thomas the AR so he can beam people in close range now, and then Queasy runs the Monarch. That's so funny, bro. Queasy just no ego, just knows that Thomas has the best aim in the game. Give him whichever is the best weapon at the time. Height way too early? Nah, they did this yesterday and did really well.
Yeah, they did this yesterday.
They did have the Rift Island to anchor to yesterday, though.
It is super early theoretically, but like knowing them, they could probably hold it.
Only a matter of
probably
time
come down
before he
and get a
spotted out
refresh.
as a solo.
Just a complete shakeup with the teams we're seeing alive
Oh
right
no,
now as
Bolts
well.
goes down.
Chris and Bolts
Miles
keeping
takes
up
down
the
visuals,
momentum from
though.
where they left off in game number 6, carrying it straight into
Oh,
game
this is
number
bad.
7
Bolts
now.
is just trying to
Top tempo
siphon
Bolts
some
here, Meanwhile,
placements.
to fight someone on the outside of zone.
Cooper as
Trulex
well.
and
Ooh,
Chicho,
he's
meanwhile,
almost
just
dead.
0 kills for Trulex and Chicho, and they're so like, I don't know, man. I got to VOD review Trulex Chicho. Their mid game is just must be so fundamentally perfect. Oh, we're fully boxed in. Oh no! Sorry, double pickaxe isn't too bad though. Double pickaxe is pretty fast.
Straight back to the lobby accidentally now. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh wow, they double boxed themselves.
Queasy and Thomas are holding it on 2 separate layers, which means they have really good mats. Oh, never mind, never mind. Thomas comes down. King
Oh
goes
my God,
up.
they're
The
getting
Brazilians.
Thomas HD. They can
King
tell
loves high ground. We just haven't
Phaser
seen him on it
for a
once this weekend,
moment,
unfortunately.
but he won't actually get a
They did
taste
not get
of
it.
what the high ground is like.
They need a refresh soon though. 11 builds. We're running out.
He knows he needs a refresh. He wants more material. If he can find an elimination, if he can play the disturbance factor, he can.
Oh, Baka Paz. We could get our Baka Paz W here. They're looking decently healthy.
In fact, alongside Queasy, just gonna
Aviv and Booga have a big comeback game. That's a top 5 for Aviv and Booga.
We are witnessing greatness right now as Thomas
Look at Thomas
HD
HD.
and Queasy.
Oh, but wait, Asia. They're all griefing each other. This is so good for Thomas and Queasy.
Perfect. Second place going crazy right
No
now.
way
They
Thomas's
get on that
first
mountain.
FNCS win
They
could
get
be
on that
land.
mountain, they win.
They're
gonna win.
off the teams here.
They've won the match.
Completely new duo in the
not
conversation
really
as
they
well.
take height.
Good loadout for Queasy and Thomas, except for the material 2v2. Brazil versus EU.
2v2 here.
But the zone pool, Thomas HD and Queasy, they made it to the top of the hill. Phasers.
Nice. 2v1.
Thomas
GG.
Coming out with a game 1 win in second place is
wild.
huge. Get height, don't die.
We expect
Get height, don't die.
performing from the
W Thomas and Queasy. We have a tournament on our hands, baby. Let's go. With a 1.5 multiplier. That is huge. All right, chat. V-Bug giveaway. We'll make it Tom. T-O-M Tom. We'll make it nice and easy for Mobile Gang. If you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type about Tom in chat. T-O-M.
Please give it up your game.
7 winners.
Thank
W.
God. They just made this a tournament. They just made this a tournament. Like if they did not do that, this would not be.
W start. Let's go.
Game 7 on day 2 of Global Championships. Queasy, the high ground.
Thank God. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. If they don't do that, it's not
was
a
king
tournament.
there again. What a way to start the competition today.
I mean, take high, don't die.
Take, I don't die. Let's go.
I love that. It's a man of few words, but you know what? They mean a lot.
Queasy
They have pack
is
a punch.
not a man of few
Thomas
words.
Today as well.
Queasy is a man of many words.
All these fans here as well.
Most of them
Forward,
not
make
that
some noise for these
positive.
players. I want to talk about how pivotal it was as well.
He's a
You
man
saw
of
the
many
elimination
Twitter
feed. I
words.
think the 6th zone, we saw Peter Bot and Poyo go down. Did you know then you had to capitalize on that?
I mean, Christians has said, like you saw it in the kill feed, so yeah. Like, we just played our game. We didn't think about they were in the game, but doesn't matter for us.
Good comms, good comms.
Now that you've seen the 1.5 multiplier making a massive difference today as well, looking at the points, you've really tightened things up at the top. Do you go at the same way again? I mean, obviously high ground being really important there. How did the mid-game change for you guys that time around?
Nothing.
I mean, we will see. I can't tell if we're going to play high or not, but if the opportunity is there, we're taking it.
Good
And it
comms.
seems as well, Queasy, that each time you guys get that high ground, you're the one sent down just to
At the
wipe
most
floor,
points. Yeah, it's
get
just not
those
finished.
eliminations.
Sometimes
Top
Fortnite Tracker
scores are
takes a minute to
high,
update.
and it's working really, really well.
I mean, yeah. What is there to say? Like, we just take high and we win. There's nothing else to do. Like, we just need to perfect our mid game. And if we get into end game with good match, that's it.
So,
Looking forward to seeing what happens next. Would you please, one more time,
leaderboard's
forward, give
looking
it up
good.
for Queasy and Thomas HD.
oh wait, there'll be a break and then I'll show you.
That is the way to start a day 2 of FNCS Global Championships 2024. Loads more to come. What's going to happen next? We'll find out after this very short break. We'll see you in a few.
All right, 3-minute break. Straight into leaderboards. Let me see, 3 minutes. Nice black screen. Yeah, okay, boom. Move my cam. I'm getting good at this streaming shit. I'm remembering to move my
Look
cam.
at that. Look at this.
448 to 424.
It's
Oh,
close,
ignore this
man.
match. This match is going to be wrong.
Booga is
Oh
now in the
my
top
goodness.
10.
We
Cool,
have a
they
tournament
both
on our
got
hands.
a
Now,
little bit.
Peterbot and Poyo, I don't see them
They're doing
like,
okay.
doing this bad every game. That's their worst game so far by a long shot. Oh my god, they closed the gap. We have a tournament. We have a tournament on our hands.
We do.
Trulex Chicho, big game for them.
Look at
Zero.
Super Granada coming in.
A 0 Elim 6th. Oh, Trulex Chicho, man. That's the most Trulex Chicho game ever. No. Vico drops now. Jukes and Sphinx because of that game. Because they got because they killed Peterbot Poyo. They've essentially moved up to 5th. Resigns and Demo now are in 16th. What is going on?
Exciting clicks are in 15th.
Clicks is now 15th. Another game where they struggled at the end game. Unlucky. Okay.
Malabuca versus
I will leave this
Rasmus,
here.
although,
I'm going to get my food, take a piss, get some water. I'll be back. Actually, wait. Just in case the tournament starts so everyone knows the...
Get high, don't die! Get high, don't die! Come on, man. It's too easy.
Bro.
It's too easy.
Fortnite fam, we got a tournament in our hands, baby!
Hey, Lev.
7 over Queasy, Thomas HD find the victory royale, and they repeat exactly what they said yesterday. Take height.
Don't die, Levin. Levin.
Yeah, Levin.
Thomas. I mean,
We messed up the last one a little bit, but it was
working
fine.
Yesterday,
Fine.
they were getting a little bit of pressure, in my opinion, from the likes of Vico and Flixie primarily. But Vico and Flixie go down very, very early on this game. Queasy and Thomas maybe noticed that, right? And was like, listen, we're not going to receive any pressure from them, because what we noticed, Levin, was that they invested all of their match, so much so that when it came down to this 2v2,
Dude, I'm so happy for them, man. I hope Thomas can pull something off here. If Thomas could win this, I would not be mad at all.
In the first 6 games, Vico Flixie up there, Peterbot Poyo up there. Both of those guys down and out of this end game. So much space for Queasy and Thomas to play with up on those layers.
Bro, Thomas, that's so much emotion from Thomas. That's a lot of emotion from Thomas. Damn, Thomas getting gassed up. Hell yeah.
This year, he took a step back from that. When it matters the most, though, relying on what he
Oh,
knows best,
so wholesome. We
playing
love the
high ground.
family shots.
I just cannot believe, and as well, when we kind of saw, I love the way that Queasy kind of commits to that high ground. We kind of look up, and it's just cones as far as the eye can see. Most players would just kind of do a few floors, maybe 2 wide. He's just like, nope.
No, Clyde, that's
this
not how
is
it works, bro.
mine, all of it.
To be fair, there's not many players looking
Yeah,
up
Peterbot and
there
Poyo going
anyway.
down early in the
If
mid
you
game will
did,
not make
and
people
you
more
just
likely to
saw
contest them.
300 metal just committed to high ground. You're not even bothering to go up there.
Vivid, are you seeing this? Do quick math for me, Vivid. This lead is a lot smaller than yesterday.
23 points now separate Peterbot and Poyo and Queasy and Thomas. The question was, how is anybody going to catch up to them? That 1.5
Invitational 2.0? If you mean Queasy in second, yeah. If you mean Queasy Venom drop, if you mean like dropping on Peterbot, no.
Rift Island goes down early after trying to land and fight to get back into the game. Queasy and Thomas, they mentioned it in that little bit of an interview right there. They saw it happen in the feed. They played their game to it, and now we've got a tournament on our hands.
It's gonna be sick. Yeah, Cooper loves bouncing back in his chair, bro. There's been so many clips of Cooper just like flying back in his chair. They could later possibly? Nah, they won't.
Not at all. Still exactly what we saw from them yesterday, where they're looking strong, in good positions to get surge. Thomas in particular, the Monarch pistol again, it is just relentless. The amount of damage this guy is putting in with that.
That's right, and guess what? We actually have
He's just testing the chairs for the sponsor, you know? Just showing off the goods.
Game-winning moment.
I'm not gonna. We should remember their skins. We should remember their skins. Yeah. They're dashing. Good on them. Okay,
Thanks for subs, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, Catwoman. I got a kill.
Disconnected them on the right.
Yeah.
They have dashes to the Catwoman on the right.
Yeah, I see. Here, chop him. I'm going across.
I'm armored wall. I'm armored here.
Yeah, okay.
Armor yourself as well. Armor.
Yeah, I am. I did.
Nice.
Spraying them.
I don't have face.
60 or 100 points. That.
Nice.
He's coming up.
Going up. Yeah, I see. 100.
30.
Crack.
That.
Behind you. 1 HP.
That.
Yeah, they cut that part out. I was about to say, they're not gonna let us listen to the celebration. Yeah, they're not bleeping dead anymore. For some reason, Epic has decided that saying die, dead, and kill is okay now. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all.
We joked about it at the start of the day. What kind of damage are we actually putting in with this?
Let's take a look at the numbers.
We still can't show
Who do you think
swearing,
is gonna
but-
be leading with the Monarch pistol. Surprise. No surprise at all. Thomas HD by far
Damage
and away,
dealt with
just
Monarch
crazy
pistol.
with
That's
it.
crazy.
Again, if you know anything about Thomas HD and metas of previous years, it would have been the sniper rifle where you would have probably seen him be the leader. He's replaced the Monarch in that sense and is doing the big damage with it, and it's a big part of their success this
Thomas
weekend.
didn't load in. That's right. They'll restart then.
Honestly, I saw a little bit of a
They'll
shot
restart
right
for
there
them.
that we were getting on the stage. It was Thomas and Queasy, right?
Dang,
If they actually turn around
43,000
in
people
their
are watching
chairs, guess
Aussie's
who's
stream
right
right now.
across
That's
from them?
wild.
Peterbot and Poyo. They were actually staring each other down up there, probably sharing some emotions right there. That's awesome. They're like, hey, listen, it's game on.
That's right. Let's talk about Peterbot
Somebody needs to
and
drop off
Poyo
Peterbot
here
and
for just a
Poyo.
moment.
Yeah, they've got a delay chat.
uncharacteristic out of the duo, right?
We have to restart the lobby.
Obviously had Medallion. They had mythic items in hand, but we kind of go up to Rift Island.
Yeah, what happened here? How did we get? What happened? Wish we could get a replay package on like why Peterbot and Poyo were on the island so shambles. They must have fought someone and lost or just been below
There
Surge.
was like one other team that was up there yesterday. Sometimes
It's so crazy.
How do you know? Because this is they're doing another package, which means they're filling.
Interested in even capturing the
They would normally throw to the game now. See the 5-minute timer? Yeah, they've added the timer up.
They were actually up there on the Rift Island. I think they were only like what 60
What's up, Hidden?
damage above, and usually that's like 400.
That's literally what I was about to say, right? Where it's like, they shouldn't even have to rely on going to Rift Island to be getting their damage. Usually they are much higher. Before that, I think we're already seeing some changes in the way people are playing around that area of the map in the mid game.
Hey, what's up, Chica? How many games in total? 12 games total, Chica. 12 games total. 1.5 times multiplier on day 2. We got 5 games to go.
Just rising up the standings there, holding that 3rd place. And to think here, Trulex had to do this as a solo player. He has to play heals, but in those moments with this multiplier, those placement points make a difference.
Absolutely. It's exactly what you expect Trulex and Chicha to do. To be honest with it, a bit unfortunate with how that game sort of panned out towards the end. They were doing a good job on some of those mid to low layers. They get cut off. Right, on low
Yo,
ground.
Connor, thanks for 5. Appreciate that, homie. Thanks 5 gifted. Thank you, guys.
The team that cut them off used armored walls. They're pickaxing through armored walls to try to get out of the storm. And again, they just lose too much time. It forces Trulex to use those medkits earlier than they probably would have wanted to.
First side of my channel too. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate the 544 subs, chat. Thank you.
Been another top 3 for them.
No, but it was super
Good game for Asian Brazil. Yeah, man. Very good game for Asian Brazil.
Top 5 teams, and we saw actually multiple of our top 5 teams go down. Those
OC in 16th. Yeah, dude.
Down early again. Obviously, Peterbot and Poyo went down early, but another one was Acorn and Cole that also went down early. And I think me and Levin, we noticed something very, very fast that game. They were uncontested. They were contested for all 6 games yesterday. So that big switch up could be affecting things largely.
Those ripples making a difference here.
Booger in 10th, yeah. Booger in 10th, Cooper Canada in 12th, bro. Like, there's just... We always do it every time, bro. We talk so much about the 1.5 times multiplier. It doesn't sound that substantial, but then you have one big game and the leaderboard's so close, you just fly.
Yeah, and for the teams that are having to essentially switch up their strategies, one thing we were noticing, you pulled up something rather interesting from socials. Swizzy even giving the shout out. I will seriously do my best today. So match number 8, let's see if he's got it.
Your math is not mathing at all, Rallo. I don't know where the hell you got that math from, dude. Like, what?
Game number 8 is here. And there is a lot that we have brewing now here inside the Storm and on the battle bus, of course.
All right, here we go.
Given that
Thomas and
the gap has
Queasy.
officially closed, and you saw in the
Queasy, you're
interview
out,
just
man.
moments ago,
If he
Queasy
gets second
mentioning
again,
that,
I'm
hey,
so
if there's
sad
enough
for him.
space
I would
between
be
me
so sad
and
for
third,
him if he gets
we're going to
second
do everything
twice.
it takes to secure number 1.
And that
Like,
might
I
be
hope
one of
the
the
first
worst things
FNCS
ever
win
if
is
you're
in my
Peterbot
hand.
and Poyo.
Like,
You almost
this
have
man
to try
will
and block
actually
it
be
out,
cursed
but
if he gets
how
second
much
again.
can you really ignore when you see the gap chopped so viciously?
Wow,
after
they're
a
still
single
going.
Oh, here we go.
match?
OC's been holding up really well in this spawn fight.
Drawing that
Yeah,
card
They've
it's
actually
interesting,
won it
actually.
way
that
more.
little note that Vivid had touched on.
I really thought
Teams that
Malibu
were
Gamer
contesting
Fast
each
would
other,
swipe them
they
every
might have
time, but they
gotten
didn't
They're
have it.
unfortunately doing much worse after they win it.
Damage. I think Acorn and Cold
just take
specifically,
heat, I
they
feel
were
like.
so directly in control of Brittle Beachhead, Andelix and Sato. They tried their best, but
Still
they
not even close,
realized this
LJ.
is not going to work out. We've got to completely revamp our strategy for day 2, and now it's up to Acorn and
Wow,
Cold to
Huddy and
figure out
Kovacs
a
got
new
that
game plan on the fly.
fun.
Talk about that. Even Huddy and
That's
Kovacs now
huge.
have seemingly demanded their respect from Stroll and Sky, who have given up the Rebels. Roost already moving out. Likely that they had a bad drop here, and these small micro changes.
Ooh,
will
interesting. We'll see how this
absolutely
plays
create
out. See how this plays
domino
out.
effects. So what we're looking at, 7th place now, doesn't have as many teams there. We already
Ooh,
know
Venoland
Beyond
on the hill
Eclipse
still.
had a little bit of a different situation unfolding at their drop.
They really got to start doing something big here. Clicks and Venom to keep the hope alive. We're going to do something good.
Have to make adjustments.
But Venom moving in quickly towards that launch pad. It's evident with the forecast tower in sight. There's going to be a brawl.
Trashy goes down to Yabko.
Stepping out.
We're fighting the
Sandy
raft.
steps,
Oh,
Peterbot and Poyo might be able to take advantage of that. And what in the shield bubbles? What am I watching?
You're watching Zero Build right now.
What the
Definitely getting active.
Oh, Tower look like they're going to win it again.
Huddy continuing to perform very well on the drop.
Yeah, Alex and Worthy are definitely outspawn fighting right now.
Tighten things up, possibly leave the reels faster. They'll be better off.
Bro, where all the bubbles come from? Did Malibuca do like a duplication glitch? What the fuck is this? Like 12 bubbles. There's another one. What in the... What is happening?
Cooper and Kanata, though, they recognize, hey, we had issues.
I guess they have a lot of big ammo boxes, yeah.
Trying third-party teams that won't be expecting it. Alex and Worthy, they're still trying to chase down.
Wow, take him down again. Bro, Mustache and Malibuca. Oh no, the Dig Boy's rolling up though. Kanata and Cooper now in 12th chat. Kanata and Cooper becoming very relevant here in the tourney. What? Where's Worthy? Did Worthy go down? Oh, no, Worthy. Wait, why is Worthy so split? Worthy's far north. Worthy's leaving him. Worthy's abandoned him. Left him for dead. Yo, good luck, homie. Win your twos. You got this. I know, he's like no HP. It's just mad funny to watch.
And you can see Alex's only concern there was let me buy time for my teammates.
Definitely the right call. Just kind of funny to watch you just sacrifice your teammate.
Be looking to secure as much loot as possible and then
bro, Versace and Malibuca gotta change their drop up. They gotta drop on Peter and
here are going against NA
Acorn Cold go down. No. Yeah.
What?
We're not see. Yeah. Damn. Apparently Cold is human, man.
Teeny and Chap likely feeling like it's a little dangerous to step in now. They're gonna take what they can and move on out, it seems.
Nice loadout for Chap.
Teeny,
If
possibly.
you guys haven't heard, chat, Cold is unfortunately quite ill today. Is why we're focusing so much on Cold and Acorn. Looks like it's affecting them based on this start.
To try and apply some pressure to any teams that might be looking for some easy fishing strats over by the dock next to the ship it station.
Man, we are fully fighting in the raft. Jeez.
They're going to manage to find threats in the process. And this triple contest situation.
Oh, Andy likes to push in.
To heat up, but
oh, wow.
This is a very different beachhead vision.
Nice spread stuff.
Used to seeing.
Yeah, we got Cow Gamer, Haman here now. Up against Andilex and Sato. Nicely done for Haman. Finding Sato with a big elimination here. Now Cow Gamer has to win his ones. Going toe-to-toe. For the shot
this team's doing a lot better since they left Grand Glacier, it seems.
Causing the backup and beautifully done as Haman.
Triple com Brutal. Well, Cal and Haman are landing like outside Brutal, and it looks like they're rotating in and third partying. Oh, this is a big fight. Booga V, Flixie Vico.
Flixie, NA versus EU.
They're not the only ones. Countering some silent adjustments to path and rotation strategies early on. Vico, Flixie.
Booga's right in it, man. Booga's like in 10th now.
But at the same time,
first and second are really, really far away from everyone
damage
else.
Was clearly applied.
Yeah.
Whether
all
that came from Booga and a V, didn't necessarily get the chance to see, but Vico and Flixie are now inside of the cemetery, and there's a very high likelihood.
So far, the ads haven't been super like annoying for the broadcast. But watching the Fortnite broadcast have no ads for 6 years, I would have thought their first broadcast with ads, I would have been like a little bit more irritated by it. But like, obviously they have to do it. It is what it is. But they've done a really good job of just not making it really in your face. It's not like detracting from the broadcast at all.
And a team sitting in the attic.
This is so interesting.
Oh, Huddy Kovacs look much better this game. This is way better. This is way, way better. I guess Sky and Scroll did have to swerve, so they get all the loot of Rebels.
Might go down quite far. Look at Bryson Bolts hanging in there.
Every angle,
Falcon
proceeding
Fire
with
still right in
caution.
there too.
Every step of the way.
Holding in the mid 200s.
Otherwise, you might just find yourself off guard. Braids.
I mean, all
nice
it's gonna
shot.
take is for Peterbot and Thomas HG to have bad games.
Take the team on Buzzy.
And basically, it's anybody's tournament.
Still like this
but if they
angle
play
here.
consistent,
Plenty of gas in the tank here for Huddy. He slides out. Visual and Braids put up a great fight so far. Huddy opening the distance here, still keeping tabs on the opponent, making sure the teammate doesn't find too much of an angle on him.
Oh, Waylon Muzz got the Surge Hill.
Muzz and Epic Whale just
Oh, Peter Pollo get the Forecast Tower.
Peterbot and Pollo.
Oh, it's Rabs.
Making up for
Forecast
match
Tower
number
with
7 here in match 8.
It's crazy. They're gonna do really, really well.
Farm and fish for tabs, right? This is their
unless something crazy happens, they just need to start surging.
Oh, what's happened to Veno? Oh, trying to fight Damo. Man, the OC boys are honestly holding their own quite well against Clix and Veno. So far in the fights they've tried to take, the OC guys have held up really well. Oh, Damo gets beamed by someone else though, the third party.
There's going to be a lot of foot traffic coming through this area based off the forecast tower spawn, but with Peterbot and Pollo seemingly in full control of that, Clix, Veno, they're now gonna have to choose.
Oh, is that actually the answer, Nextra? Thank you for sharing.
Establish some surge tag damage, and again, with Storm closing in on their backs, they could take their time. They could still potentially loop back around, hit the vending machine that they're familiar with, if that's still standing.
Vino looking to see if he can find any tags anywhere. Meanwhile, Chicho
I'm not sure, Chuck. There is a lot of pros using Sovereign. I mean, the pros will take a Gatekeeper over a Sovereign if they can find it, but seems like they don't mind the Sovereign depending on the rarity.
What is it about their drop spot?
He said on Rezo on stream? Oh, that's good to know. I always assumed there was something because he does a really like deliberate blink as well, so you can't always tell there was something going on with his eyes. That makes sense.
Teams in the race here for the first place. They still have to keep it up. They've still been contested, although the team that's there has given them a little bit of room to work with.
Yapko and Swizzy still hanging in there.
A team that has a lot less room. Swizzy.
What do you say? Apparently, Huddy tilts his head because he had a condition with his eyes. So obviously, his eyes must not be looking dead straight, so it helps him center his vision.
Clix is in a battle.
Makes sense.
It's Crisp on the other side of this box, but Clix, Veno, definitely looking a lot more healthy.
Ooh, there we go.
Counterpart, and sure,
Damn, we're just farming Chiefs and Crisp, huh?
That's another elimination. 12 points already. Keep in mind, that point multiplier doesn't just come into effect for the placements, but eliminations also being worth 6 apiece. It's a great way to close.
One eye goes up, one eye goes down. Yeah, his eyes don't see straight out of his pupil, it sounds.
Least expected from 2 separate sides. Aspect, Kazi, Damo resigns. This could go from bad to worse in a moment.
Yeah, Clix already hears the shots coming out here, so they're not.
Oh, we find another OCE team.
He does have a couple of
this is not Resigns.
Here, so being able to get their HP up is not going to be too much of a problem. Meanwhile, Vino looking to alpha up some positioning over Kazi and Aspect here. Trying to see what this team wants to do.
We got a good loadout. We got really good loadout right now.
For too much longer. It's a lot of risk involved here. He does have a couple of med kits.
Oh, this fight's actually going to happen. Oh, this fight is like actually happening, huh?
We're going to do it box to box, mano a mano. And there's the loot that he was trying to secure. Now he has got max mats. And there isn't much more for him to worry about here. However, if they stick around
Hari and Giras, oh no.
I mean, only trouble is waiting for them.
At the same time, they've got to be really careful on how they choose to disembark and rotate out of here, because with so many eyes on, there is a high likelihood they could get tagged up in the process. And it's very nice that Veno was able to secure those max mats, because Clix having to build the entire way as they maneuver out of that location next to Sandy
They did a good job of rotating there. Take a look at the highlight here from Chapintini.
Chapintini going to be more active today.
Very consistent and for good reason. They take down FKS in a
There's a lot of teams here around Railway. Vico Flixie still up though.
Still standing actually.
Ooh, Chap just went down. Uh-oh.
Even after the save, but unfortunate now.
Oh, that's an awkward revive.
Fully finished. Trap goes down. The save's going to come in. More shots from the distance here. It's Vico and Flixie hearing what's happening. Bobby and Larpex inside the base nearby as well.
Thank you for the subs, guys. Thank you for 38 Sombra. 31 bash. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the subs.
So it's a melting pot of regions and competition coming together now.
It's just the way that we're seeing all of these teams essentially conglomerate on top of each other.
3 Fizz is insane, yeah. There's a lot of Fizzberry jars going around at the moment.
The adjustments that everyone is trying to adapt to last second here.
Oh, here we go. Peter and Pollo having a better game. Triple gun loadout for Pollo is very interesting, and not a Monarch pistol either. Yeah, they plan on fighting here. This loadout tells them they want to fight. He's got the pistol, so he's better at box fighting.
Swizzy, they clearly want the fight, but way off in the distance. Teams
I think they just want surge. They can't reach their game.
In third party.
I think that's the hardest part about this whole process right here, is they just can't reach their game for surge. Because
yeah, this is looking a lot worse.
This is a team that has landed on each other, right? Coming into the season, so Peterbot and Pollo now forcing to back out because tags are coming in from the distance is definitely not ideal by any means.
Yeah, this is bad.
However,
definitely still doable. They can bring something out of this game, but something's off today.
They were so far below the surge. This lobby's starting to cut down pretty quick, so We are
they
just
gonna
gonna have
die
to
to
see what
Storm?
happens when the zone closes.
Brother,
here.
they're gonna die to Storm.
Problem though, Peterbot, he's the only one with the med kit. Pollo, he's got a
No
hope
way.
What's up,
that
G
he
Money?
can find some bandages
Yeah,
and
only
make
one
it
make it. They're gonna have to trade
one
reses.
along
Yeah, they're gonna have to
the
trade
way.
reses.
But that moment doesn't seem like it's going to come. A lone couple of bananas, and Peterbot knows he's just gonna
Oh.
have to let his duo fall. He'll make the play for the revive after
Oh
he
boy,
expends this
this is
med kit,
not a good
but
spot to be in.
they've still got so much ground to
Oh,
cover.
we
The
getting
team
keyed?
already choosing to close in.
No, Sky and Scroll sword in the feed. They
It's
saw
all in the
Pollo goes
feed.
down
They're
the feed and they
going for
know.
it. Yo!
They know it's down in the feed. They know it's Pollo. Oh, hell no. Trading reses works. Not if there's no anonymous mode,
In the
though.
wrong area.
The no anonymous mode has fully cooked them here.
They will have to literally break him out and then
He needs a scan. He's not going to get the scan again. He's not going to get the scan again.
Oh
Oh,
my
this is
God.
big. He's not going to get the scan again before it breaks. He's going to have to just fight. Oh, doesn't have the zero ping. If he 1v2s this, he's him. Oh, come on.
No way, bro.
How are we letting him get out of that?
way.
No way we didn't put down a cone. Come on. This is the fundamentals. Reese Hub would be pissed. We can't be fighting on a flat there.
Continuing to split them apart. He will not let them challenge him 1 versus 1. Anything else is not going to go their way, but
Peterbot is unbelievable.
Peterbot's used to this. He's used to the dashes.
He knows exactly how he needs to move.
The problem is he has no siphon. He doesn't have siphon coin. He's going to go down here.
We got to re-aggress. Peterbot from below. He's on his last little ticks of HP.
Bandages! Bandages! There's no way there's bandages! Oh, boy.
my God,
Two
Peterbot's
stinkers back to back
unbelievable.
from Peter Pollo.
Peterbot is
Oh, hell no.
unbelievable.
Well then,
Wow.
this is going to be very interesting.
All right, we gotta land.
Gods can
everybody.
bleed. They are
We
human.
gotta land, everybody.
Find their confidence
Oh
here
boy,
in game number
Queasy
2.
and Thomas
It
are
is
absolutely
now
loving seeing
what
that.
a critical moment that just unfolded in match number 8.
But again, we heard it even in that last interview that
Very
Adam just
exciting
had
day
with
two.
Queasy and Thomas HD. They choose to still play the game as if nothing's gone wrong. There's been no spoiler in effect for the first place team because they know their best performance is going to come from 0 distractions.
Crazy to think that if the OCE team didn't rotate in at that time, he would have gotten the bandage off, and we would have still seen.
Oh, 1v2 with the bandages. I don't know about that. Pete is crazy, but
The reality is now, top 5 is going to shake up.
Oh, they got griefed because there's no anonymous
At this
mode.
point,
There's no anonymous mode.
Peterbot
So
and
basically,
Holy Great Wall of China, Queasy.
saw them go down and immediately knew
That's a
that
base.
was because of how people were rotating. They knew that they were coming from Rap. So they knew when they saw the knock and the kill feed that
direction
whoever
that they
built
would've
was coming from Rap. They
here
knew that
in
was
day
Peterbot and
2,
Pollo,
but
and they just keyed it because they know they're in first place.
On a separate
And they know
note,
that
Thomas
they're a
HD,
hefty first
Queasy.
place.
So first,
But now
it's
this
just like
is
a
gonna
more
make this
spread
a
out
lot
base so they can rotate between 2 spots and get shots without getting hit, but to be able to base up here, this is a decent surge spot, but this is just relying on Thomas HD Monarch aim right now. Almost no other team can use this strategy. This is purely a Thomas strat. You have to hit insane shots to be able to base up here. They have the launch pad control, which is
But that
great,
was
but to
insane.
get enough
I don't
surge
know,
to stay on the
anyone
launch
with
pad
plus
there is
size,
really crazy.
Well, he's already the greatest player of all time, but that would just been another check mark on like how just unbelievable
the
he
Rift
is.
Island. Not an ideal situation to be in here, given that
I mean,
teams
this really
won't rotate
puts
'cause
all
they
of
see
these
the
teams,
island,
this
let
gives
alone-
all of them
Clicks
a
up,
chance
yeah,
to
Clicks and Venom are up
really
right
get
now.
better angle for Chicho and Trulex. Very unlikely, but they have a duo in sight.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you know, they're
Important for
still
them to
they
find a
still
couple
may
tags
be in
here.
first
340
after this.
above.
Any team great out on the right is dead.
But like, yo, they had such a lead.
We didn't get to see what happened to Dukes and Sphinx,
I'm
though.
just happy that it's letting everybody catch up.
Another little bit of a shock, though, as far as our top 5 is concerned. Sphinx and Dukes have also been eliminated.
Yeah, they get to talk to their coaches after game 3.
After their
Before
match
game
7
4.
performance, they were sitting inside of top 10, 9th, I believe.
That's
to
when they have the
start
break and they get
day
access to
2.
their phones again. So they can talk to anyone. They don't have to talk to their coach, but most of them will talk to their coach, obviously.
Again, ample opportunity for some of these other teams to try and leapfrog their way up and over.
Come on, Vico.
inside
Come on,
of that
Vico.
top threshold of the leaderboard, but Vico, Flixie, first off,
Booga's
Ooh,
still
8th and
alive.
9th down as well. This is huge for Vive and
north side
Booga.
of where they're based. And again, Vico and Flixie, they had some success whenever they were able to find those forecast towers
Nice shot.
in yesterday's matches, but it's not going to be as easy this time around, and Bryson Bolts are a big part of the reason why.
Bryson Bolts.
Does their coach get a stream of just their team? Well, they can jump into replay mode. Razaru and all the coaches would be in replay mode, just following around their team. seeing what they're doing wrong and right.
Now, most of the immediate competition sitting on ice for a second. Another unfortunate run for Cold and Acorn here. And they're a day 2 type of team, so really
Ooh, almost 400 above for Clix and Veno. Huge.
Let's go.
Oh, they're getting keyed though. They're getting keyed by Resigns and Damo. They might get the last laugh. Those two boys need Surge. That's 1.
Ooh.
That's 2. Wow.
Veno.
4 elims. But we saw this last game. We saw them in a decent position mid-game after getting kills, and then something fell apart towards the end game. So we'll see. But they're in a really good spot. They are very stacked right now. And they're on dead side with a really good southeast rotate.
More traction surrounding the baseline of it. Teams that are potentially hoping to try and utilize some of the mobility aspects surrounding it, such as the rips, and in fact, Chicho, Trulix, they're on the go. But remember, Queasy, Thomas HD, they were sitting on a peak near Mount Olympus. There's a very high likelihood that they're going to be looking to take some shots at some of these teams rolling in from the
This is a weird zone. We might have a Mount Olympus zone.
One of those teams as well. They have a lot of high ground. Back on over to Bolts and Bryce though. Finding Agers out here on the rotate there. Very, very important tags given that they are just 40 above the damage threshold. So just a couple moments before that starts to.
Ooh, 40 above.
Here. Big moves coming in though. Once the zone closed, the damage will start.
No,
to
200k
escalate
each if they win.
Very, very quickly. The later the game goes,
Ooh, 2 below.
Is that Kanata?
It will do per tick of you sitting inside of it. Bolts and Bryce cannot afford to mess around here. They will luckily pull zone to their side. They are under the focus of the rest.
This team
of the
started
lobby.
today in
It's not
top
looking
10.
good
This
here.
is rough.
Not only that, but they're also
Yeah, the surge thresholds right now are ridiculous.
They need to connect at least one more shot, but they're losing the time to do so because they're having to heal instead. Valuable seconds. They could maybe catch some of these other teams that are also late on the rotate, but instead,
Yeah, they're currently in
forced
6th,
to
yeah.
complete all of their shields.
That was right. They got a 1 elim 8th, I think, last game. So yeah, they actually had a good game 7. Doesn't look like they're gonna be holding it. This is like their drop spot too, basically. This is right near their drop, so. Come on, 1 shot, nice move! Nice!
Whoa.
3 above!
That's exactly what has
Come
to
on.
be done here. So
If we can survive this, we're good. We have enough meds to get back to full health, full shield here almost.
that means someone else on the lobby right now.
Yeah,
is
the players in game will see
taking
you get hit by the
advantage.
purple
They're
lightning.
above. Someone is definitely below. So these trades are happening in real time right now. Looking at the map, teams are starting to rotate.
Flixie and Vico are in a decent spot.
Below them.
Nice.
If Bolts and Bryce can solidify their foundation, they have one of the stronger positions to actually close this game out now.
Look at
Almost makes
congested
me
side.
believe that they
Congested
could have
side is very
potentially gotten their
congested.
hands onto that
Look at
forecast
V.
tower.
Heavy Steady might be having a comeback game. And ooh, Queasy.
Look at that.
This could be our first place team at the end of this game.
Oh my God. They could get to first.
We could have a new team on top.
They're full dead side rotation.
Queasy Thomas, bro.
And they're going for height again.
Queasy's eye gelling is so good.
Yeah, height
I was saying it yesterday, man. His positioning has just been impeccable this tournament. Thomas HD just being an absolute surge machine gives him the ability to be able to position in these spots, but it's still just super impressive.
He's got a lot of distance to work with, that natural elevation as well. Not looking to overcommit, given that the zone's going to pull here.
Zone pulls far south as well. Does Queasy have forecast? I said this yesterday, and you guys said no. Like, he plays like he has forecast. How does he always know?
Vico and Flixie with an excellent early rotate right now, taking advantage of everyone.
Queasy just did a full dead side, south side rotate, where if zone went north, he would have completely screwed them. Before zone pulled, and he doesn't have forecast. I want to say, like, if there was a bunch of people with, like let's say Peterbot, if he saw the scan medallion, so one advantage you have of Peterbot getting forecast is he has a giant beacon that scans where he is. So if you see the person with the scan beacon all of a sudden make a weird rotate to a dead side of zone, you know most likely that's where zone's going to go. But he didn't even have that this game.
But they still got to make this rotate happen.
Yeah, if a dead side north zone would have been fine. Are you sure? Dude, rotating from where they just went to south through this whole field north would have been a nightmare.
Armor Wall's going to come out, and Kovac just seeing if he can remain detected.
He might have had like an east or west side rotate planned.
Ooh, Chico's
with
dead.
The refresh, which is so unfortunate, but they've managed to really earn their way through this endgame now.
So I'm pretty sure it's a standard IGL skill. No, they're fucking not. Otherwise, other teams would have done it. Chat, don't take people's like accomplishments away from them. He was the only IGL in this entire lobby who just made that rotate. Clearly not a common skill. That's why they were the only team there.
For how long? Top 20 in sight.
Oh, finally, Kenny and Steady finally making an end game. Ooh,
Having a rough idea of where zone goes is a pretty standard skill, but being able to hit a pad knowing it's going to pull there, or if it doesn't, having a game plan is not standard skill.
Tommy and Queasy are going to have to play low ground or like mid ground. Look at this, Cammy and Seti. They need this win. Oh,
Thomas in first. They've done it. They're on the top.
We have a game.
Man, I'm not surprised.
We finally have a tournament.
Cammy and Seti, though.
Cammy and Seti.
Cammy Seti, due for a win. Come on.
They're pretty good on mats. Oh, there's Scuff. Oh, the zone pulls back, so they live.
Queasy might be trying to take high late here, though. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, let's see. Vico and Flixie.
Oh, Vico and Flixie, though. We got good meds. We just got to pop them. Just need time to get them off. We're getting keyed. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Here comes the heals. They see
Yapko's dead. So Swizzy and Yapko.
Oh, this is such a bad zone, man. Yeah, just take it. Just go. Oh, W zipline rotate. Oh my god.
Look at Vico.
Dude, this zone is terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, why did all these IGLs not just go to where zone was? It's so basic. This never would have happened.
Trick is not going to work out twice here as Bryce hoping that he can have
Cammy and Seti are in such a good spot, though. These zones being on high ground is so nice.
Look at Clicks and Veno rotating up.
Veno's in a good spot, too.
They started ramping up. They might actually be close enough to get within striking range. And Thomas HD Queasy.
Oh, they're still okay. We're still okay. No, we're not okay. We're not okay. We're probably making it in zone. Nice shot. Oh, Thomas got a solo clutch. Top 8, though. He's clutching up so many placements. This game is so dead because of how bad this zone was. Full Mount Olympus zone.
At one of these invitationals, at this LAN here, it just gets so intense now.
Thomas is still alive.
6 teams, 9 players.
Flixie just went down. Thomas just went down. The storm.
Vico's clutching up so many points.
Cammy is alive. Cammy and Seti, let's go.
Oh, but he's got 3 good duos to contend with.
Yo, Clicks and Veno are still in it.
Huddy only goes down now. Huddy did well.
Cammy and Seti holding that high ground.
Oh, Clicks.
Don't die.
Clicks solo, Vico solo. They might be colliding here. Clicks gets the top 3. Oh, top 3, baby. Let's go.
There it is.
Cammy Seti, though. We can't have a LAN without at least one Cammy Seti win. Come on. We need a Cammy Seti interview. It's just a standard at this point. So many armored walls. Very good game for Clicks and Veno. I wonder if these south zones are just more advantageous for Clicks and Veno. We've had like no south zones. Oh, this is fish in a barrel. We win this. Oh, they have decent meds left, though. At least it looks like it.
Yeah, Cammy and Seti win this. One of them's going to drop down. Yeah, there's the knock.
Does Giannis have any builds, or do you just have to jump off the mountain?
Dead.
Cammy Seti Victory Royale, and they are ecstatic. Cannot contain their excitement. Never seen so much emotion. All right, chat. If you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type the word Cammy in chat. K-A-M-I, Cammy. They still can't contain it. Calm down, boys. Jeez, it's only a win.
It's a new day. Would you please give it up? Your Game 8 winners is Cammy and Seti!
Let's go!
Should I hop up for me there, fellas? I'll come down. I'll come down. What a start to the day. Second game of Victory Royale. You guys have been in this position before.
No, you'll get the fuck down on the ground.
Walk us through the end game there.
I'm not standing up.
Once again, reign supreme.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, we were at that side, so we just took the high ground because it was very free. And I think this is the first game that we really had Surge. And yeah, we're just gonna try to do our best to have Surge in other games and then try to win more.
Well, you guys as well, you've been in this position before, our 2022 Invitational winners. What kind of experience does that, guys, give you in moments like this, having been through the likes of that?
I don't even know. We just played high and we won. Like, I don't know. We just need to
they're
focus
so
on the
not
next games,
happy,
maybe
bro.
win some more, and yeah, we will see.
You seem very locked in as well here. As we can see, the 1.5 multiplier really changing
I'll
things up on the
explain why
leaderboard.
they're so angry in a second,
more
chat.
games like
I'll
that,
explain
and who
why in a
knows,
second.
You could be lifting the trophy again, Seti.
For those of you guys who
for you guys,
don't watch these guys a lot.
How do you push through now? What do you do next?
I think we just have to stay calm, get Surge, and try to win more games. That's it.
All right, chat. 10 more seconds. Type the word Cammy in chat, then I'll call the giveaway.
It's someone's birthday today, okay? On the count of 3, can we all say happy birthday? 1, 2, 3.
That's a bit wholesome.
Whatever happens, thousands of people chanting your name. One more time, give it up for Cammy and Seti!
So, chat, if you don't follow competitive Fortnite very much, at DreamHack Sweden, Seti won the tournament. It was a solos event, and Cammy came second by a single point. I got to chat with Cammy the next day, and I was like, look, man, you came second, you know, really good performance, and you got beaten by your duo, your good friend. How do you feel? And he said empty, and then just walked away. After coming second at a LAN event, and the person who beat him was his closest friend. Still, just unapologetically dead inside. Like, these guys are fucking Ricky Bobby to the core. If you ain't first, you're last. So yeah, they won, but they're still not doing well, so they're gonna be pissed. Like, that's just them. They're both very, very, very competitive people. Hence why that interview did not feel like they just won a game, because in their minds, they're still nowhere near where they wanted to be on the leaderboard. So chat, we called the giveaway there for the V-Bucks, but thank you. Appreciate the follows and the subs, chat. Thank you. Go to
If you get the high ground, you pretty much control the rest
They're a
of the
lower
body.
friction pad, man. They've also got a hydrophobic finish on top, so they're easy to clean if you spill stuff on them and stuff, and it also increases the glide.
How have Cammy and Seti not managed to get wins? It hasn't been their most amazing chapter overall, but this is going to give them that huge boost of confidence, because I was looking on the leaderboards going into this game.
Thanks
They
to
were
Primes,
quite low
guys.
down there. I think it was like sort of top 40 area, so this is going to boost them up.
Nice, Luke. That was your plan. Why is cam mirrored? Because if I have my camera on the right side, it causes I block too many other things. It's better if my camera's on the left.
Happy birthday to you, Seti.
Happy birthday.
Peterbot and Pollo now 2 games.
I won't do it, don't worry.
They've
I'm gonna
had
give you
a
guys
really
PTSD
difficult
sitting in a
start,
fucking
which is, again, it just feels so
Chili's.
especially after yesterday.
Embarrassed out of your mind. No idea what to do. Everyone's staring at you.
And I said, you know, I want it to be a close game when we get to game 12. But
Dying
I don't know
inside.
if I necessarily meant this. I don't know if I meant our top team to go down twice without any points except for a few elimination points. And honestly, I'm wondering if it's just due to these rotations that they were dealing with, the over-aggression that we see from Peterbot and Pollo a lot. Also, getting kind of third party time again has
That's
just
awesome,
been such a
Kareem.
struggle for them.
Yeah, they're struggling with their heals.
Tell
I
Papa
think. They're
Kareem I
getting
said
into a
thank
lot of
you.
These fights, not necessarily finishing them off, getting to use their own heals or having to use their
I'm
own
so
heals.
excited, XA, bro. Seeing Huddy in top 5 is just honestly so surprising, but makes me so happy.
So he was actually dipping
I'm
off.
loving
Sky
seeing the
Squad
dads
saying,
get
right, let's
full
go
gassed
into
up. All the
this
parents
game.
getting
Then they saw
excited.
that
This is
little
awesome, man.
Pollo on
I love
on
it.
their screen. They thought Pollo on
I love
on
it.
their screen. They thought, right, you know what? This is going to be a 2v1 against Peterbot. We then get the best medallion in the game. We get the best weapon in the game. It's worth a fight there. But of course, they didn't quite close out the fight in the end.
Speaking of uncharacteristic, using the armored walls to box up, probably potentially to revive Pollo.
Who's the biggest underdog right now? Definitely Huddy and Kovacs. Yeah, Huddy and Kovacs in 5th. I don't think anyone would have picked that.
Obviously, going down game 1 was a bit of a upset for them, and maybe those nerves they need to shake off for game 3.
That's right. That's right. I actually want to take it back to this boxing up of a moment, right? We actually have a listen in from that exchange. Let's see how this went.
I'm just getting the most unlucky loot of all time. We might need the bunker, bro. 79 alive.
Yeah, I did. We could actually, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on here? I'm actually really curious. What is happening here?
If we don't get whites, we're dead, by the way. No heals. No whites. Get any? You get any?
No.
None. We need to go now.
Okay.
We still need more whites.
We're gonna go northeast, like to the
Pad?
pad that you hit.
Need to pop my own med kit.
Yeah, pop
I
your
need-
med kit then rest.
Wait, he just killed you.
There's bandages under, man. That I can use. 6 armor if we have to, without it.
Wow, they're actually so calm right now, getting keyed and Storm in this situation. Wow, they are very calm.
No, man.
You can edit out.
I'm dead.
The fact they didn't put a cone down here and fought on a flat so Peter could stare them off is just such rookie error, though, from Sky and Scroll.
Definitely a difficult situation.
Oh,
for the dude. I
Scroll
mean,
got the
did you see
knock.
how
That's
many
why they
different
pushed him. I thought they saw the
opportunities
kill
there
feed, but he
was
got the
for any
knock.
heal available
Interesting.
at all and did not receive that
Damn.
signal. Sometimes they just
That was
goes
pretty
that
unlucky.
way,
The
you
fact
know,
they
that
just
is a little
found
bit of
0
RNG
whites
factor
there is
we're
kind of
used to seeing.
brutal.
That's exactly what I was going
Good
to say.
sign. Good sign for the Peter fans that are wanting to do well, because that's not going to happen very often.
Does mean what you're going to get out of those chests, what you're going to find as floor loot, and unfortunately finding barely any white heals going as far as into the storm to get that bunker. But now seeing where they are on the leaderboard, Peterbot and Pollo dropping down to 2nd place, meaning that Thomas, HD, and Queasy are in 1st
Ooh.
place.
Yeah,
New leaders.
I mean, what a
Man, they're really, like, with how long these breaks are, I thought they would show the leaderboard for longer. Like, I'm glad I'm breaking it down for you guys, but if I was watching just the broadcast, I'd be kind of pissed.
And who's taking advantage of that? It's Thomas, HD, and Queasy. They would have seen Peterbot and Pollo going down in the feed, and you can see the way that they play this endgame. They weren't necessarily taking too many risks. You saw Thomas, HD playing out those med kits towards the end. We saw them sort of poised for height as well, just before that sort of 9 stone started to pull, and unfortunately it didn't quite work out for them. They were in the prime position for it.
They do a crazy comeback. It's not even that crazy of a comeback, bro. He was still inside top 15. I think everyone's just acting like Clicks and Veno have been playing like dog shit.
As possible. 6th place in the end. It's not an amazing game. It's not a 1st place like we saw in the game.
Yeah, I feel like the broadcast really isn't showing Clicks a lot. For a team in 6th, like when Clicks is in 40th and kids like, wow, we see Clicks. It's like, well, bro, because he's doing shit. Like, he's not relevant right now. I'm sorry. Like, you love him. That's fair. But like, but he's in 6th and he's a huge name. So yeah, it is kind of weird we're not seeing him as much.
Eyes are everywhere.
somewhere and you will eventually be caught out. But still, with what they were given in that game, Queasy and Thomas played that so well.
Same with Booga. Yeah, Booga was way down leaderboard, but yeah, Booga's performances so far we've kind of missed as well. That's true.
Look up and you're like, we got high right. You look up. Oh,
They're showing their kills. They're showing them in the mid game and a lot in the early game, which is nice. But yeah, we're not really watching much of them in the end game.
Global Championship Game 9 is here and ready.
I think if Booga or Clix get end game this game, we'll probably see them more.
Dream for us as talent, watching this all play out and things starting to get close as we get to the final moments.
Look, everybody from a spectator point of view wants to see some close finishes, but Peterbot and Pollo, I don't want to see them bounce back because
they aren't making the end game. They just came fourth, bro. What?
But let's see
what are you watching, dude?
might have in store.
Yeah. Third, sorry.
Here we go.
And just like that, we are back. Technically, MDF approaching the halfway point on today. And with that in mind, this is where the pressure is really going to start to surmount onto so many of these players. Queasy and Thomas.
Research Rock. Research Rock. It's a good drop, man. It's a solid drop. I just thought this far away on the edge of map in a lobby of this caliber, Surge would be an issue, but it's Thomas HD, man, with a single shotgun. I should have known. Monarch pistol is just designed for Thomas.
Situation, and that's you actually have a chance now to take it all away. Every moment is going to come with that little bit of hesitation, right? That second opinion inside.
I think we keep checking out Research Rock jacks. We keep getting south to north bus passes. So I think Research Rock keeps being one of the first drops. So they're just doing it just to like fill time.
Doing what they've done since yesterday, carrying in the momentum here. They've continued to win the drop. They're on 4 wins of the drop consecutively. And it seems like things changed after they started getting loot first.
It is crazy that I think so far, what do we mean? Game 9, Alex and Worthy, I think, have won 4 or 5 spawn fights, lost 1 and split 2. But are doing worse than Mustache and Malabuka. It's kind of crazy. It's 5-2, is it? 5-2 and then 2 splits. 5-2 and then 1 split? Because we've only had 8 games. That can't be right. I think they've split twice. I think they've lost twice.
Because the reality of the situation is they have not been able to build any.
No, it's 4-4. No, it's not. What? What have you been watching?
Yeah, Malabuka and Mustache, clearly amazing players, right? And from the European region that we know and love.
Ooh, Sky and Scroll
let's jump in with Huddy and Kovacs, talking about EU juggernauts right now on the move up against Atlantic, Scroll and Sky. Scroll and Sky rotated very early in match 8. Come match 9, though, they're looking to stick around.
Damn, Sky and Scroll didn't swerve. If Sky and Scroll just left this drop, Huddy and Kovacs would be like a top 5 or even top 3, which is crazy.
They are in 5th place. Sky and Scroll have a lot to gain as they can fight their way up to the top 5 potentially with one good game, given the multiplier.
Sky and Scroll, they're definitely familiar with these early contest fights off spawn, but
yeah, they won the last 4 spawn fights in a row. They won the last 3 of yesterday, and then actually, I think it's more than that almost now. Maybe it is 5. Either way, they've definitely been beating Mustache and Malabuka off spawn when they fight. It's just, unfortunately, they get keyed as soon as they do.
And in fact, it is King lurking nearby, potentially hoping for a moment to just stroll through, clean up some easy eliminations, get those points online, because
Am I doing as good if they're uncon because of Surge? No, because Sky and Scroll will swerve. Huddy and Kovacs get 0 Surge, and then they still pop off. So I know what you mean, but that's why I'm mentioning it. Like, Huddy and Kovacs, if they were unconned here, have proven that their average placement while unconned is disgusting. They don't need the fight or the Surge. All they need is the loot from this house. If they get the loot from this house, they are going to get their top 5 team for sure.
Eyes on them just yet.
They're just hiding in the bunker, but that's not going to work well for Surge.
Shortly. Give it a moment. Kovacs and Huddy catch a foot there.
Don't think FaZe are loaded in. Now it's 100 players.
And look, we're familiar with these battles, these early
Malabuka and Mustache now.
Everything that I've noticed.
Let's see, can Mally and Mustache win a fight?
It's very evident. So many of our competitors
nice angle.
Restyling every single part of their
was it 99 out of 100?
No one is on the same.
That's weird. So he crashed after load again?
Making all throughout the course of yesterday, and that has made it incredibly difficult for some of these teams that I think just got a little comfortable with what to expect, now having to completely switch things up on the fly.
Yeah, even this battle is going to hit the brakes for a moment, but
rotating.
Here we get a little update with Clix and Vino in the early game.
Oh
What's
no,
happening
Cooper
here
died.
is that they're
Pachab,
just trying to
no.
get situated for the first time in what feels like the entire tournament. Sandy Steps is in the zone. That's going to change the
literally this is the
dynamic
first
quite
time
a
the
bit,
entire
actually,
tournament.
given that they won't be
This might
sitting in
be
the
a
storm,
great game
potentially
for Clix
fighting
and
other
Venom, 'cause
players,
Sandy
and other
Steps
teams won't
finally
be
zones pulling
just
south.
rotating
Thank
in.
God.
Oh
expecting
no,
them to
this
be
is
there.
bad for
This
Huddy.
is so bad for them
This is
too,
bad.
because zone pulled south
Definitely
too.
like to play for the vending
This is
machine
really bad
that's
for that
nearby,
team,
so they
because
can
zone pulled
expend
south too.
that little bit of extra time inside of the storm, tanking those early storm ticks without having to necessarily worry about it, because they'll have
Yeah,
that
South Zone again could help
ample
Clix.
amount of white heals, but
Might be an actual
Pearl
South Zone.
Sky currently recognizing the fact that
Clix
there's
and
more
Veno's
than
another
just
team
one
where you could
other
say if they were
team
uncon,
nearby.
they'd be like doing even better because they're not even getting like any surge on the team Connie. They're just losing half their loot essentially and still top 6.
Oh wow, Power Alice killed Malibu, get Amber Stash again.
Chooses to try and depart from Rebel's Roost. They're gonna get held on the
Yo, Chris,
edge
Ace Prime
zone,
5.
depending on where Phaser and
Oh,
Keith
Alex
up,
takes
but
down
not only that,
Malabuka.
Phaser
Teeny
Keith
takes down Alex though, and the
comes
third
out
party's
of
ruining
that
it.
exchange because they
He
spent
probably got
so
the
much
bell,
time
right?
Alex
not
goes
getting
down.
those
Yeah.
cert tags.
Chap and Teeny have pushed in a third party. That looks like
here.
neither of them are winning, bro. I think Malabuka and Alex's weekends are over basically.
Is right
Seems like a
behind
pretty
him right
impossible
now.
battle at this point. They might be able to get like one decent game to like save face and get a few points, but it's
cleaning up house.
gonna be tough for both of them, man.
Job and Michael were also here, part of this fight. Chicho and Trulex on the move right now, trying to get into the zone here. Being held out now by Booga and Aviv. They're gonna Flowberry Fizz.
Bro, Big Cheese is holding up, chat. I feel like a lot of people have been, you know, like Peterbot, like Aviv's one of those players that was on a lot of people's potentially not perform at LAN watch, if you know what I mean. Doing well.
Pumping the brakes and backing off.
Doing very well so far.
Peterbot and Pollo definitely looking a little bit more set up this time around, but Peterbot gonna find himself momentarily chopped.
Why is Pete selling? I don't know what happened game 1, bro, but last game they got really bad luck on the white heals. Like, I don't like to blame luck, but they checked so many spots and couldn't find any white heals, so it really like put him in a weird spot in zone.
Unlocked knowledge for every future zone this game, but now they have to make sure that they can actually transition this into a solid late game run, because they've been cut short 2 times here today already. And again, no one looking to make it easy for this team.
Talk about Michael and Job. We're making that rotate out. Seems like.
Yeah, it looks like us. So game 1 they went real hard for the island, did they?
Got sights on him.
That makes sense from the position they were in when we tuned in.
Now making a move here, pushing into the wall. Grabs the first one, takes the second.
Ooh.
He's fast. He's
Ooh.
quick.
Whoa.
The reaction is so
Flixie's
good
just
for
crazy.
Flixie.
Vico gets the doubles. Oh, Michael's smart enough not to walk into him though.
End this.
I want to see what ended up happening with Huddy and Kovacs if we get a chance as well. Oh, nice.
Doesn't find it. Backs off now.
Okay.
Great defense from Michael here as he finds 2 tags.
Oh, Michael's holding his own pretty well here. He's going to have to 1v2 a very difficult team here though.
The best, arguably the best team on the region. One of the 2 best players on the region.
Yeah, disengage. I respect him holding off Vico there, but a healthy Flixie Vico 1v2 would be legendary. Oh no. Oh no. I'm about to find out. Maybe he can pull it off. I highly doubt it though.
Potentially may have just run out of materials, and I have to assume Michael down
Oh no. Oh, and he's out of mats too. He's running low on mats. You can tell he's not expanding. Oh no. Oh no.
that they've got
Yeah, they're just
an
gonna
extra
run in there.
6 points waiting for them. The moment
Yeah.
they secured the
Damn.
elimination onto
Good for
Michael,
Vico Flixie though.
and finally,
Unfortunate for the
another
Asia
12
boys.
points will be secured, and not only that, but
You red light with the
hopefully
tenner.
opportunity to
Thank you,
continue
dude.
trying to
Appreciate the
control
10
other
gifted, man.
teams
Almost
that are
700
just on the
subs today,
outside
chat.
of the
Thank you
edge
so
zone,
much.
Of course, Rojo.
closer
Of course.
to where some of the new POIs are located.
Thanks for always checking
That
out the
was
streams.
3rd place. This is 4th. Trulex and Chicho.
Chat, I know yesterday we got to see more of Mustache and Malabuka go better. Just for the people talking about the Malabuka versus Alex dynamic right now, I don't even think at this point has anything to do with when Alex wins the spawn fight. I just think teams have built it into their strategy to key restored reels. I think if Malabuka insta-cleans Alex and Worthy next game, they're still going to get keyed in third party at this point. It's just Chapantini, Kanata, Cooper. There's a bunch of teams just lurking over near restored and coming over quick now. I don't think it matters who wins.
The zone landed here. We talked about that changing the dynamic of the game. And surely
Thank you, Kobe, with the gifted. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the subs, guys. Thank you so much. The primes and the tier ones. Thank you, thank you.
Have made it up the storm. So is Shari and Giras, the same teams here. But they don't
Come on,
have the
Venom.
distance.
Oh, wait, Resigns and Giras. Oh, there's Demo and Jari. What the hell?
Yeah, but Veno as well, keeping himself concealed just enough.
Oh, Veno gives away his position. Gets a bit of tags though.
Also gets a few tags in, but still not enough for Veno to want to key him just yet.
Who's Chicho? Chicho, it's Chicho and Trulex are a European duo. Very good. Very good, Chico. They're currently in top 5.
It's just a
very good duo.
difficult time to try and break away when you know that there's
But yeah, it's pronounced Chicho.
duking it out just above you on the hill.
Kovacs almost missed the train there, but he gets it just in time to join Huddy.
Yeah, they came 3rd at the last LAN event.
They're trying to secure loot from here.
Oh, Huddy and Kovacs with the train strat. I kind of want to see this work for him. Because it's Huddy and Kovacs, but I just want to see the train be relevant. No. What's their nationality, Chad? Where's Chicho and Trulex from? Like Serbian or something, I think? So yeah, unfortunately not Chico.
They're gonna have to leave this one.
Bosnian, yeah, Serbian, yeah. The Balkans.
Only a handful of bandages in tow. Huddy and Kovacs
I'm not going to pretend like I have the best geography knowledge around the Balkans. They're kind of just the Balkans for me.
It was a risky play to try and make it for the train. I respect the call though. The commitment though, just impossible to find with so many eyes on.
Bunker play right now for Ping. No teammate.
Where's Ping from? We're really testing me here. Swedish? Bro, if I got that right, I'm going to be so happy.
You never know who's sitting in the storm. Just really
I've tried so hard to learn the players' nationalities. Ukraine? Damn it. Wait, Wox is Swedish. Oh, damn it. I was so close. Okay, my bad. Shit. Picked the wrong player in the duo. I knew one of them was Swedish. Wox is Swedish. Ping is Ukrainian. Okay.
Floor tick here for Bolt. Bryce playing the other
Closer than I used to be. I'm getting there.
Bad damage though, coming in first.
Flags are the same colors. That it wasn't the flag colors that threw me. I'm just dumb. I knew one of them was Swedish. Yeah, the deal and Rezon. Where is the deal and Rezon at? They've been a bit quiet so far here today.
Because of the damage that he applied onto Bolts just now, but Rezon, the moment he starts to crank up, another team in the distance, a solo.
Oh, they've dropped down to 17th. Oh, they got a 1-11 10th last game. Yeah, the first game was at 33rd.
Bryce Bolts.
What's up, KVD?
Of the damage that Rezon just absorbed. And they're going to choose to actually sit into the low ground and wait for a new opportunity.
Yeah, leaderboard changes so fast. The multiplier combined with the fact this leaderboard was already so close, and it really does flip extremely quickly.
These walls are not theirs. They're sitting in all this Bolts and Bryce territory.
Oh, we're going for the chop. We're going for the chop. This is risky with teams looking in. Hey, Squeeze. What nationality is Rise and Ages? Rise and Ages are both. So Rise is Canadian, Ages is American. In the US.
What's happening? And for that reason, jump back down.
But they are representing Middle East here this weekend. Rise and Ages are a Middle East representative team this weekend. So is Visuals and Braids. Long story short, neither Visuals or Braids or Rise and Ages actually qualified for this event. They kind of just got their way in because they got picked up as fills, and then the player that they were supposed to fill for also couldn't attend, so they just got given the spot. So 2 of the 5 Middle Eastern teams being represented here are from North America.
They've got a couple of white heals collected at the top of their base. Meanwhile,
all right, Cold and Acorn are still alive. That's
good. Into what Cold and Acorn have been up to. Relatively quiet day so far, but we heard it first from Acorn. He's after that trophy.
Day 2 team still yet to show us it today. Couple of points slipping down here from Acorn and Cold.
Oh yeah, one's from EU. Yeah, true. Yeah, one's also EU too. One's got a half EU team.
Surely affected their strategy.
While the NA team got picked up, how's that work? The reason why there was so many issues with disqualifications and visas was because this event's hosted in the United States. So a lot of teams struggle with visas. So a lot of the fill players almost were entirely NA players because they already had visas and could attend the event. It's a bit rough. Oh, it's one full EU team. Oh, that's right. Clone and Kramzu. That's right. That's right. Yes, everyone's kind of hoping they don't host the LAN in NA next year. It's just too hard. 10 players have now not been able to play this LAN who qualified.
Got a decent position inside of the zone, so don't need to make any risky plays when you're
Ooh, sneaky.
sitting with as much surge damage as they were.
154 below. Get some damage on Sato.
They managed to find him yet again, but it's actually going to be Damo on the other side of the walls.
When you want just somewhere in Europe makes the most sense. Copenhagen was good because Copenhagen is you can host at the Blast headquarters where they have all the facilities, so there's way less tech issues. Blast LAN would have been so good if it wasn't for the fact the servers were super laggy because of observers.
Yeah, Taman out of nowhere here.
Copenhagen seems like a good spot to host it.
Into this fight, Acorn and Cold almost had a set of eliminations waiting for them, but due to Clix and Vino shooting in at the box when they initiated, everything went downhill for a moment there. And now they're just trying to find a tag as they're below the surge, so they're in honestly desperate situation here.
At the same time, Acorn tries to take the
It's gonna be so sad, man.
It's gonna be Cal and Amari doing what they can, but
This sucks, man.
Getting a little bit too much foot traffic here. Cal still holding his position firm. He doesn't have his
Oh, it's Clix and Venom though. Clix Venom might better take advantage of it. Oh, Cole's gonna try and hold off Clix and Venom now. This is not the spot you want to be in.
Two separate solos that Venom and Clix could look.
Venom's kind of moving right now though.
Yeah, they've definitely started to change their focus in purely onto Cold now as they send him running. Now looking to see if they can pick up the spoils of the loot from Acorn, but
Clix and Venom could clean this whole thing up potentially. They gotta be careful though.
Kind of lost in this mix, and little do they know there is an Antilex and Sato here, right? So that team hasn't made any noise now, but look at that. They do secure the gear here. Very nice pick
Nice.
for them. If nothing else,
Clix and Venom are doing it, Chad. The day 2 comeback.
Yeah, the day 2 comeback is real from them. And now he's 147 below third.
That Acorn and Cold had initially established. Cold yet again caught off guard, was trying to keep himself tucked away, but Cal gets the
We don't
job
often
done.
see Cold lose those.
At least he'll have those 2 solid eliminations onto Acorn and Cold to work with, but he knows he's likely not safe for a whole lot longer here. Because Venom and Clix, they've got an idea. They heard those shots go off. They're waiting for Cal to surface from these builds. But at the same
North Boys
time,
counter surge, they do.
also kind of want to get a move on because they don't want to get stuck in the storm for too much longer here.
Yeah, it seems like Vino's gonna give the call out here. Let's just get out, play smart.
Got 3 makers. They're chilling.
Just gonna have to stop and heal for a second. They're gonna huddle up together. Cal Gamer.
Well, it doesn't matter where they put the LAN chat for the purpose of it being like for the ping aspect because it's a LAN, so they can, you know, this is a custom version of Fortnite. So Muzz was describing how like if you go to the regions when you're on these PCs, it shows that every region is like 999 ping. Like it's a custom version of the game that I think is only linked to each other. It's like a true LAN as far as the ping goes. Oh, Huddy goes down. This is top 5.
Somebody who wishes they had a little bit of backup at this point. Kovacs just lost his duo to King. And this exchange has been trailing them ever since the Rebels roost. King and Phaser have refused to leave Kovacs and Huddy alone. But now Kovacs as a solo, he's got to deal with the likes of Reet and Ritual to his east. And not only that, but a collection of duos slightly west of his current position. A late rotate is going to be a necessity if he wants to power his way.
I mean, he's got 0 builds. He can't rotate with anything.
He knows he needs to get that damage just above threshold and still exposing his position.
Yeah, can we just get another desert zone? We got to get at least 1 more desert zone before this is over. This zone's half desert. This is like close. This is kind of close. Yeah, we haven't seen Queasy or Thomas once yet this game, which is interesting.
They're below third.
It's just hard, man. There's so many relevant names. We're all complaining we won't see Booger and Clix enough. Now we've seen Booger and Clix. Now we're like, where's Peter and Queasy? Like, it's to be fair, it is kind of difficult.
No extra heals. This is all around disaster.
Yeah, Thomas has got a kill too.
Right now. And it's only a matter of moments. They will have to do something shortly. Meanwhile, Huddy.
Damn, Booger and Aviv though. Come on.
Below the surge as well. Will fall here shortly if he can't find a tag now.
Ooh,
damn.
That's your 5th place team now.
Consistency.
Tossed down for once.
There's Peter Pollo. Nice. Just more of these. Yeah, just more panning shots is nice just to know where people are at. Just some establishing shots. You don't have to stick on them for long. Just where they are and what's their loadout, you know?
Bulldoze your way as a solo through Reet and Ritual of all duos. Peterbot and Pollo, though.
Clix and Venom are still below. Oh, no. Oh, no.
They're clearly trying to ramp up for a big performance here in the 9th lobby, but Clix and Benno, on the other hand, they've got Gears and Sherry in their sights. Got a very efficient cutoff, but more importantly still, they need more damage. It's gonna take them
Ooh,
some
nice.
time, but finally, Clix will connect. 77 above, though. Damage threshold.
Oh, Vive having to res Booga, only 55 above, only 5 in the Fizzberry.
Yeah, if you were hoping to get
Oh boy, we're expecting this is gonna be a legendary
that already happened, right? Like,
game from Aviv and Booga if they pull something off here. We're gonna have to go big cheese. Oh no. Oh, wait.
This is everyone's chance now. The playing field has been even.
No.
Nicely done by
No
Aviv
way
here.
we pull this off.
Not only did he actually pick
That's
up
so much
insane
surge, but our
Booga,
loadout is terrible.
manages to find
If we just
Games
had
to
one
keep them in the game.
Fizzberry jar, we'd be in
Ended up
such a
being
better
able
spot.
to have them to stop peeking so they can rotate, but it is not looking good.
This is
for Aviv
brutal.
and Booga. I don't know what more we can
Oh,
expect
we gotta
of
fight
them,
them.
but there are a lot of duos there.
If we pull this off, this is gonna be insane.
Toyota and Mapoli, the strongest Asian duo from day number 1. They finished in 10th, so
Oh,
they
no.
came in today with a lot
There's no one shooting at
to
them?
live up to, but have fallen a bit short now up against the likes of Aviv and Booga here.
Dude, this is so desperate, it's crazy.
There's ever a time to
Oh,
prove himself.
wait a
It's
second.
now for
Wait, Ping and Walk's a
Aviv.
week?
He has
Wait,
so
what?
little HP to
Wait.
work with, but he has plenty of targets surrounding him.
There it is.
Booga, though, just too low for the count. Sado's
Oh,
gonna
big
find
cheese?
Aviv, trying to go massive
Oh,
out
the
to
free
Reed.
fire.
Little bit of spoiler, getting some
Reed,
tags
man,
and
Reed
cracking
just
those
crazy with
shields.
that free
But
fire.
Is the Thomas kill we missed earlier? Nice.
Booga, they squeeze
Classic
their way
Thomas
into
kill.
the top 10, but they still go down for it.
Yeah, meanwhile, Thomas HD, you
They're
see there
chilling. They're
just
straight chilling.
racking up eliminations, damage, everything that you could be hoping for. And there's another
That
one
pistol is
onto
broken.
K Shoto outside of the zone here, trying to make their late rotates.
Oh no.
Blixen
Oh
is not
no.
looking good for him at the moment, as he's also in the storm right now. Vino is down. This
Never
is just
seen
a
Clix lose
desperate
these.
spot to be in.
Clix, if anything, was just hoping to play for maybe another.
You literally can't even step in and get all that loot. He's got 8 HP. There's so much loot just sitting right there and he just can't get it.
But it's just
Wow.
enough. He might be able to
This
clutch
is-
out at least 1 or 2 more placements if
Oh
he can
boy.
just stay hidden, fully concealed from the rest of the lobby.
How did we get here? Surge. They didn't have enough surge, man.
MDF. I fear we're looking at the beginning of the end.
Yeah, it's definitely looking really
3 builds. We're
close here.
chilling.
8 HP.
33 wood.
3 mats to work with. Late on the rotate here. Barely above the surge. It's just so
Keep
tough.
hugging right. Keep hugging right.
But he's staying
Oh,
alive
full
here.
right. Full right.
Yo, respect the commitment. We are not giving up. Oh, hell no. We're below surge as well. We're above.
Holy, very weak.
He's so weak.
Almost
Maybe we
gets
commit for the extra
elimination
Elim
there.
points.
Someone else ends up
Nope, he
stealing
goes
it,
down
but
to
still,
CCB.
He's in the game right now, holding on.
He's in the game. He is in the game. Don't know for how long.
But again, MDF, it's just the odds so fully stacked against him. Any of these next builds that he crosses over could be his last. Teams could just be waiting.
I mean, he's doing well. He's doing really well considering. Oh, no, not Peter Butt.
Backside of the zone, though, Clix continue to try and charge through, hoping that he can catch another player.
Oh, no, the armored wall. Oh, he's in. He's in, and they can't enter this wall anymore. Are we doing this?
And push into these
We're doing it.
Yo, Clix is
Oh, there's
actually
Poyo, though.
sick.
Yeah, Poyo and Peter
yeah,
Butt.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, the scan. They probably scanned him. I think they found him lurking as a solo.
Of course.
Nice loadout for Poyo.
It's Poyo and Peter Bot.
Cammy and Steady on the high ground
Oh my
again,
God,
though.
Cammy and Seti.
In the web.
That's 5th and
Look
6th
at
down
this.
now.
Kimmy and Seti.
Chulex
They
and Chico are
talked about
chilling.
what they need to do in order to win this tournament here, and that is win more
Dude,
games.
such a good bro.
the last
Cammy said he got to have the best mentality. Don't know what happened day 1. I really don't know.
Celebrate. They know that they have to stay
But if they come back and kick off 2 wins in a row in the first 3 games of day 2 after doing terrible day 1, it's just insane. Like, what do you change? How do you go from doing so poorly to so good from the exact same spot? Nothing else changes, just strategy.
Material, not only that,
holders
but
is pulling
Vigo and
south
Clixy
more.
hot on the heels as well.
Birthday luck? I don't know about that. Maybe. It's got to be something.
Lost ground just off the eliminations alone. And Peter Bot and Poyo know it.
Peter and Poyo looking like they're back.
They're just gonna try
Not the
and play
best
out
loadout, though.
and control the low ground for the time being.
The mass is what I'm most worried about.
With that reveal medallion scanner having just gone
Teacher
out.
Trulex, good spot, though.
Opportunities for them to see if they can close in on somebody
Ooh.
else. Chicho, though, with a big tag on
CCB
the
and Nathan
CCB.
having a bit of a comeback
That's gonna
game.
be the knock, and Peterbot instead finding Badil in the bottom layers. That's gonna be a
Oh, Dukes and Sphinx take high ground. Nice. NA on top. We haven't had too many NA wins this weekend.
Chapentini are still alive.
Batman Boogan Raptor in this.
Seti just died.
We got a lot of big teams. There's Chapentini on the low ground. Queasy Thomas still going. So, Vico and Flixie too? Man, this is a stacked endgame, bro. This is like a who's who. This is an insane endgame.
Different start situations happening here.
They're at least healthy though, and with that Gatekeeper shotgun primed, it only takes one good shot for
Thomas only has 3 builds.
Necessary. They're going to continue to sink in from behind the rest of the
Oh, that's Queasy. Peterball was just looking at Queasy. Thomas goes down to BB, so Queasy solo.
Has lost Thomas. He's going to opt for the medkit opportunity.
Oh, we're just trying to clutch as much place as we can here. Wait till he goes down for the Siphon Mats. Oh, the scan comes out too, so Peterball Poyo no Queasy's a solo above them. That's so bad. Oh, Queasy doesn't know, but he's literally tapping. He's rotating straight on top of Peterball and Poyo. This layer swap might keep him safe for a bit longer. Oh, shield bubble. Might get refresh on a Kadu. Nice. That's more Elin. That's more points. 6 builds. Chap just took down Poyo. Peterbot solo.
Wow.
Who is on the low ground with a down teammate. Peterbot so much more to work with. However, it's still so close.
Queasy gets another make it to play in zone. Nice. That could secure top 5. Ooh. Peterbot versus Teeny. Oh, Queasy. Did he get the finish? Oh my god, Queasy. What a solo clutch. Oh, well done, Queasy. Oh, goes down to Peter though. No. Second taken down first with 3 points in it is huge. Bro, Peterbot's doing it as well. It's 5 solos. It's a solo FNCS. No duos. Peter can win this. Oh, so close. BB. 1v1v1. Top 3. He's got the mat advantage too. Paz is so weak. It's going to be Peterbot versus Dukes. Peterbot versus Dukes. The 1v1. Dukes got the make hit though. Dukes doesn't have mats. I don't think Dukes has no mats. Peterbot has every advantage. Oh, but not the health. Dukes hits a big shot. Damn. Peter with the solo win. Jeez. Just right as everyone starts to talk smack. Oh, they're falling off. He didn't plug it in. Solo wins the next game. Jeez. All right, chat. If you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type the word Pete in chat. P-E-T-E, Pete. Big Pete, baby. Good clutch. Well done. Woo! Crowd's looking pretty stacked today. More stacked than yesterday, at least.
Walk us through the last part of the game there. We just
The chat's nice and easy. You type the word Pete in chat, it enters you in the giveaway. Keep an eye on your Twitch whispers. We DM you the code if you win.
Everyone, I mean, everyone was a solo Poyo on me. Gold Gatekeeper with Drum Mag. I was just.
Did you say Poyo sold me? Did he just say Poyo sold me?
The crowd are behind you too, Poyo. Unbelievable work from your duo partner here. When you see that in the
said
end
to
game,
me. I thought he said sold me.
How are you feeling in that moment?
I saw it was 5 solos, and I just had a feeling he was going to win the game too. I just had a feeling.
You just had the instinct. You just knew it was going to happen. Peterbot as well. Obviously, the first 2 games they didn't go according to plan, but that is the way to go into the break on this final Sunday.
Oh, break. That's right.
How do you guys feel like the first 2 games? Things are really looking good now going into this break. What do you do to regroup during this this halftime break?
Yeah, we're going to talk to our coach and go over the first 2 games and see
Shout
what
out
went
Raz.
wrong, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Shout out
Anything
Raz.
you want to say to Queasy and Thomas HD for that the first couple of matches as well? I mean, obviously the crowd here are very excited too. He's checking his stats.
He's checking the leaderboard. He's going to check the leaderboard.
And we have ourselves a, hey, this is flip-flopping all the way here, but there's a difference in points now. You guys are back on top.
Thank God. God did.
And Poyo going into this last part now. You two, how are you feeling? Are you confident that is definitely within your grasp?
We'll call the Pete giveaway there.
3 games left to go.
Yeah, I think we can win. Just replicate what we did last game and the other games we won yesterday as well.
Okay, well, let's see exactly how it's going to unfold. One more time, Fort Worth. Give it up for Peterbot.
Maybe adding another.
Oh, what? 3
All right,
national
guys, welcome
champions
to
back in the
round
day.
one of Fortnite Battle Stage Dallas. May the best rocker
This is a bit
win.
wholesome. Oh my god, they're actually crazy. Perfect. Yeah, he would have been a Guitar Hero Pro, I'm guessing, right? No chances has a prize pool. I want to know what the prize pool is. Hopefully they tell us.
Somehow I pulled it out at the end by just a couple thousand points. I'm barely shaking now still. I'm still shaking. I'm sweaty. That was very nerve-wracking.
W. Thank you, Demon. Thanks for subs, guys.
All right, guys, welcome to round 3 of Fortnite Festival Battle Stage Dallas.
Are you nuts with the 44 months that you did? It's kind of cool they're celebrating for their competitors, right? Like, this is the people they're versing. They're getting so excited for him.
Being up here is just
Aw,
insane. Like,
this is a
you
bit
know, I'm not
wholesome.
prepared until you get up here. Battle stage is completely different from main stage. Like, it's truly competition at its finest.
This is a bit wholesome. This is actually really cool. Oh, that's their team.
Tournament go for a decade. Feels
You
pretty
sure?
good. Let's be honest here. So let's go!
Welcome to the finals of Fortnite Festival Battle Stage Dallas. And for the winner, we've got a little something special.
Damn, 33 months. Unlucky, Ranger. Oh no. He whiffed. He missed.
Where's my D-pad? I dropped activating.
Oh no, the nerves. Oh man. Oh, this guy's crazy. Yo, Destiny Jesus is nuts. Oh, Lockie Laser Beam. Wait, Lockie Laser Beam. That's kind of cool.
For winning, and congratulations to the Rift Raiders.
Hey.
I did it for him. He couldn't be here with us today, but I was
Aw.
here. He was here with us in spirit, and I did it for him. My best friend, I need.
Oh, that's even more wholesome.
It doesn't even feel real at this point.
Wait, is he alive?
It
Wait.
is real because I'm holding the golden guitar, so that's very cool. I
Was
couldn't
that
be
like
more
his
happy
friend
with
would
how
just
I
like couldn't
played.
come
I hope we
because
see more
like
competitive events like this in the future.
he had things on, or like
so many people getting into great music. So many people.
okay,
getting into
he's not dead.
competition.
Okay, it sounded very much like he was dead. Still very wholesome though.
Well, next time.
Okay,
I'll definitely
that was
be
very
home.
like shrine-like.
Mr. Watch over his back.
Shout outs there. Fortnite Festival Battle Stage Champion.
That guy's crazy at festival too. Oh, that guy's nuts. Okay, that's why.
I'm just gonna go. I'm terrible at that. Let's just.
I thought maybe it was like a friendly thing, Merits. You know what I mean? Like kind of laugh don't cry type vibe. Yeah.
Almost ready to jump back.
That's a cool. That was a cool trophy though.
3 games left to go.
Is that actually Destiny Jesus? No, he just looks a bit like him.
Champions, Kelly.
It's finally happening. I mean, since 2023, where we saw Cooper and Miro raise their
Thank you
trophy,
for all the subs,
I've been
chat.
waiting for
Appreciate
this
you guys so
moment,
much.
and
Thank
to
you. And the
see these
follows.
two
Thank you.
teams
Thank you.
so
3 games to go,
close
chat.
in reach of that title.
Oh
of the
boy.
FNCS Global Champion.
At Hotels.com, we know some travelers crave an ocean breeze. Others don't want to deal with sand. And oftentimes, those two people end up together. Compare properties side by side to find yourself poolside, oceanside, and still in a relationship. Find your perfect somewhere with Hotels.com.
Can change so quickly. So even the likes of Vico and Flixie, if Peterbottom, Poyo, Thomas, and Queasy don't have a very good end to the day, Vico and Flixie could be your FNCS Global Champions for this year. So it's still all to play for, and it's going to be electric, Zeke. This is really where, this is the business end of the competition, we call it.
I know, we just cannot discredit this Victory Royale. 100 points. I mean,
I actually thought that was DJ. It's not DJ. Hey, Mustache.
Everything changes. This leaderboard shakes up. We could see.
Bro, Mustache and Malibuca's mental is so good to not get triggered.
Any of these teams could. Now, we don't want that.
No.
But it could happen with 3 games remaining.
Yeah, and I love the way that these end games have been going. We've had wins from the high ground, we've had wins from the low ground, we've had solo competitions, we've had 2v2,
Oh, nice,
V2s.
Will. Thanks,
It has
bro.
just
Appreciate
been
it, homie.
an all-encompassing experience of what Fortnite has to offer.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of everything, haven't we? Solo clutches went crazy. Of course, there's that one game today where we had like 5 or 6 solos just in the game alone. So yeah, we've kind of had a little taste of everything. Now this is where things get really, really serious. I expect to see a little bit of change of
man. Let's go. Oh, damn, bunch of subs. Chat. It's September right now. You get a discount on brand new subs, and if you have a Prime, you can use it for free. You just got to click that link. Get your no ads for a month.
Where we're going to see a lot of issues.
Do not want ads for the rest of today. This is going to be an exciting finish.
As safe as they can possibly be because they don't want to get eliminated. Regardless of going for those eliminations, they want those.
Hope Thomas doesn't get second. I mean, bro. I know we talk like we pretend like second isn't good because it's not a win, but bro, second just Thomas is insane.
To get those tags or at least have some strategy in their back pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious to start diving into what has changed, right? These players have had this time to kind of just wash away. Those first 9 games don't matter. We just have to show up for the next 3. These next 3 games will define our legacy. The legacy we
nice,
leave
Asta. Thanks,
here
homie.
At the FNCS Global Championship. It is time.
Who won game 9? Who do you think, bro? Who do you think? If you had to take a guess, who won a game of competitive Fortnite in Chapter 5? Who would you guess?
Yes, MDF, we have
Just stab in the dark. A bold prediction.
Match number 10 is in sight, and what's even more crazy
Who won? I love our who won. We've had that who won command for like 3 seasons, and it's still so true.
So many of these teams, they just had to sit and ice out for 20 minutes watching that.
Thank you for the subs, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, chat. 3 games to go. You mean shot in the dark? I'm sorry. As a non-American, we do not have the same sayings here. We take stabs in the dark.
Witnessing Peterbot's pop
UK knows what's up. Yo, Vivid.
All right, here we
Thanks
go.
for the Prime,
Two
dude.
games.
With your duo,
so
you
bad
sit
news,
and you
I do
wait,
have to leave
think,
at like
talk,
4:50.
but
so hopefully it looks like we're on pace. If each
when
game
you are
takes
dealing
30
with the
minutes
Thanos of the lobby.
end, like I'll be
Yeah,
able to
I
watch
mean,
all
hey,
the
they
games.
said it. We
So
didn't,
hopefully I don't have to
right? This
dip
is
out
the
on the
truth
very
of
last
the
game. I
matter is
really
that
hope that
everyone
doesn't
looks
happen.
up to this team as clearly the
This
most
is so interesting that he does
in
that
the
launch
lobby,
pad.
but
Oh, again, bro. This
now
fight
we
is, yeah.
are in the back
Why
half.
are
I
they
mean, that
doing
short
this? They're
break
just
does
gonna
allow
stick to
for
this the
other
whole
teams
time, I
to try
guess?
to sit down and formulate a
Like,
strategy.
I noticed that with
It matters
Queasy Thomas. It
to
seems
me.
like the south-north bus path is really common at the moment.
Right, feel out
I mean, they
what
both basically
exactly
greet
is
each other
going on
during
around
this.
you is a huge opportunity. I mean, even now we're seeing people like Acorn potentially find
This
fights
fight's
there in
important
the
too. Sky got down super early. Sky had the best drop by far.
Just escape this
Oh no.
duo,
Oh
quite
no.
honestly.
Kovacs. Wait, why did we close that? Why did we push that? He didn't even have a shotgun. Why did we push that? We gotta have the confidence to push that. We tossed. I'm happy we tossed because I want Huddy and Kovacs to win this, but we have to push that.
Has been knocked. It's exclusively down to scroll now.
This is so big for Huddy and Kovacs. Oh my god. W, Huddy.
Huddy and Kovacs.
W.
Once again.
That's such a big toss from Sky there. You have to have the confidence to push that. Unless I'm missing something, like he had a cross angle with an AR or something. Gotta push that.
Giving anybody any trouble.
Oh, Peter getting aggressive. Oh, whoa, whoa, on land?
What's happening though?
I'm kidding, chat. He obviously had the scan.
Here at the raft.
He walked through the
Nothing to
biggie.
do with it as they're shying away. Swizzy and Japco get a little bit of loot and just back off as fast as possible.
Like nobody's gonna contest
You know,
them,
it's
man.
pretty interesting to
Nobody's
think about
trying them
a
on
40-point gap that was once at the start of the event closed and then all of a sudden sprung right back into the action.
We finally have the answer, Beal. People always ask, why does Huddy do that? Apparently, Huddy had an eye condition where one of his eyes he sees higher than his other eye, so he has to tilt his head to get an even vision. People have been asking that question for months now, and I'm happy to finally have an answer to it.
For 2 days in a row now has been exclusively get what they can and then immediately start to head towards the weapons bunker. That's been their
Wonder if
big
there's
play,
glasses that could like
trying
fix
to
that.
establish their surge damage around the underworld, around Grim Gate, but for Clix and Venom,
I guess he just got used to it.
it's another beast entirely. They're dealing with Amo and Resign.
Oh.
Resigns, though, not going to be able to work his way out of this one, but Clix could
Oh,
take
Clix
the
gets
thrust
out of that.
instead.
What?
Cuts off into the corner.
Oh.
Damo
Oh
left
no.
to fend for himself
Oh
here,
no.
but Clix is
Clix gets out, but Venom doesn't.
has been knocked, and it's going to be Oshi coming out on
OCE's
top.
winning on spawn.
Massive upset for Clix
Damn.
and Venom.
Oh
They
my
were
goodness.
inside
That's the
of our
second
top
time
10,
they've like
but
straight
with
up
that
fought, and both times
confidence
OC's
secured
come out ahead,
by
surprisingly.
Damo.
Wow.
This is a real
Damn.
opportunity because this is the
That's
fastest
amazing.
conclusion we've seen yet.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
and you know, you saw what happened there. They didn't have material to work with. Things ended so fast, and not being able to secure the elimination itself is also just small points lost here. Jumping in with Chicho and Trulix. finding body tags. The Monarch
And
pistol obviously hitting in the range of that.
OC boys doing great on spawn this weekend. Just can't turn it into points. Perfect example. Worthy and Alex have won a lot more spawn fights than Malabuka this weekend, but they just can't turn it into points.
Well, at least Malabuka and Merstash are alive. I think they just split it.
Kanata and Cooper taking their pickings here. This is almost a throwback to the Invitational when Kanata had
No,
beef at
bots
the
don't give
racetrack
search.
up against Malabuka and Merstash.
Malabuka, Thomas HD at the time, but things have shifted because Kanata and Cooper finding that singular elimination now puts them in a power position here at Restored Reels. They have a very real opportunity.
Yeah, Damo and Resigns are actually doing quite solid, actually. I say they're not turning into points, but where are they at now on the leaderboard? I think they had a big jump up today. Let me recheck the leaderboard before I... 28th. I mean, it's not like insane, but they're one more. If one big game, they just got a 3 elim 12, 3 elim 7. One more big game here.
Cooper know that POI has not been fully looted.
Well, matches 9 and 10 have been very interesting since we can see that the zone is going to remain down south once again.
Peterball gets the last laugh. This is exactly what Vivid and Levin predicted, by the way. They said if Clix and Damo fight, Pete and Poyo are going to third party anyway. Exactly what happens.
Outside of the Sandy Steps, but it makes sense, right? They would come in and just finish the job.
But Peterbot and Poyo also knew that if Clix and Benno aren't there,
look at Chapentini.
They had zero fear of Oshi, and they've been very open about that. Chapentini, on the other hand, they've also joined the fray here at Restored Reels.
Malabuka Mustache might have a big game. Might have a bit of a comeback.
Teeny and Chap find themselves boxed in the center. They're trying to see if they can escape, but they're both gonna pressure onto Malabuka's walls. Malabuka hasn't had his shield fully cracked just yet, but he's definitely low enough. Same could be said though for Chapentini. Armored wall gonna cut off that aggressive path from Merstash, and they'll have a moment to regenerate their shields.
Chapentini have fallen down to 12th here, but still are very much in the running here. Let's not forget 1.5x points to be earned, so every game having that much more significance on the standing.
Oh my god.
Slide up behind Malabuka and find an elimination right there. Very nicely done.
Woo.
And in quick fashion there, picks up the loot. He desperately needed that. He's only got 200 material even now. Tap on the other side though, getting tagged off in the distance. Teeny looking to finish off Geras and Shari, who seems to have rotated north from the south after seeing Clix and Vino go down. They're like, oh, okay, there's no one at third party. Let's go the opposite way.
Chap died from third party at all during globals.
And I think
yeah.
that adjustment was so unexpected for Malabuka and Merstash. Malabuka was trying to stay hidden because he recognized the fact that there was Geras and Shari on the other side, but again, Teeny, Chap,
PC. Pokeball.
Just
damn, in the cone.
Center of the action.
I just want to say how interesting.
Reels the tough drop. Yeah, I think Malabuka and Mustache really thought they were just going to quick wipe Alex and Worthy.
Like, let's get out. Very different philosophy, very different strategies at play there, but nonetheless, we progress here onto Bryson Bolts now, who have a little bit of this high ground spot here. Bryson Bolts continue to kind of remain inside this top 10 conversation.
Last game so aggressive. We're getting to the pointy end, bro. 3 games left. If you're in 40th, what do you got to lose, you know?
For sure.
Leave nothing out there. Go for big games or go for bust.
This is a site that they haven't had a chance to really take too much advantage of in a while. Their drop by the ship it station usually leaves them in contention to be able to look at a forecast tower or two, but because of the action that's been taking place between Vico, Flixie, Peterbot, Poyo, all these other duos trying to establish their dominance over these forecast towers, it's been difficult for Pars.
Yeah, Damo's still going. He can maybe get...
conversation, but again, this is also
Damo can maybe get Resigns back up.
Because Peterbot and Poyo rotated so early on to push Damo.
How many games left? 3.
Off of the Clix Benno eliminations.
This is game 10.
Left an opening for Baka and Pars to set up home base around the forecast tower that would typically be contested by Peterbot and Poyo.
Ryzen Agers looking to see it. They can get a couple tags on a team rotating nearby. Well inside the top 10 here. We can start shifting.
What's up, Banana? I'm doing great.
A bit towards the prizing as well. Let's not forget how significant.
Think Peter and Poyo win now? I do think Peter and Poyo win at this point.
10, the differences and what you earn up towards top 5
That's what players are going to start.
Peter and Poyo's
having
first
to
game was
worry
definitely a
about as
mistake.
well,
They overcommitted for the island, it looks like, and then didn't have the surge they needed and had to make the dumb plays. But that second game was just horrific RNG on White Heels. Like, that's not going to happen again.
Because some of these teams that are outside of that top 25 in the leaderboard, this might just be a prime
Clix is dead. Yeah. Clix Venom went down, bro.
As they want, because realistically, 6 points per elimination, if they're able to stack 3, 4, possibly even 5, it's never going to be easy, especially not at the caliber of a global stage lobby. But when you know that
Queasy and Thomas are playing excellent. A few of these high grounds that Queasy and Thomas have won from, I'm a little bit scared if teams start to get more desperate, whether they can hold it. They've taken it quite early, both of their wins, and held it with very little material, mostly unchallenged. Bit scared for how consistent they could do that with 3 games to go. We'll see, though.
Looking to back off, seems like they've sort of met their match.
Queasy's solo clutch last game was amazing, though.
We had time to catch up.
Yeah, Peterbot's crazy,
Vico's
though.
parent, and they said they expect Vico to get much more eliminations today. That is what is the hopes. And look, he has done just that. He is in 3rd place right now. Vico and Flixie absolutely have proven to the world that they are a scary team and someone to be respected.
Just seeing the way that Vico's mom is so invested, though. I mean, granted, I would imagine that any parent would be, but it's just the emotional display. I can only imagine what it's like.
Oh, big shots. Don't get cracked. He might push you. Oh.
Nerves definitely starting to build here. But the shots have to stay clean as ever.
Nah, we just got hit for 27. There's no way we peak this again, right? Surely not.
Might not have as many opportunities as you would hope for, and Spinx managing to connect some very
connect some big shots. Gonna have to be careful.
With that striker burst,
Might open up into a pretty big engagement just here.
He's definitely under a little bit of duress himself on the top of his surge base.
Bit of pressure.
Haven't seen much of the early game from Duke.
Choosing not to engage there. Tactical.
Creeping their way up the standings.
Is interesting.
Just a silent team at the moment. On the other side, Bugha and Aviv looking to make some noise here at the Reckless Railways. I was just gonna say, but you gotta be careful, because here comes Flixie and Vico coming back to home territory. First tag's gonna come out onto
Where's Flixie and Vico? Where's Flixie and Vico at now?
A great peek, and Aviv's gonna
Are they still in 3rd?
The damage coming in from Vico now and back off.
But both of these teams need to be wary of the fact that they don't want to get caught outside of the zone for a little bit too long. Teams inside of the zone.
Hey, last time they won the game after they came off the Raz buff. Vico and Flixie won game 4 yesterday, right? They came out of the break after talking to the coach, won the next game. See if they can do it again. The Raz buff goes crazy.
Retain as many resources. All of these splashes, a little bit of Flowberry Fizz that Vico has left over. It seems right now he can definitely buy himself more time than what Bugha.
Yeah, and then Peter Poyo won the last 2. I forgot about that. No way after the break, Raz's clients won every game.
One thing to note too, the bunker, not really talked about how much ammunition it serves out to the players that secure it. You saw there, Vico and Flixie had 300 ammunition apiece, where you start jumping into other teams who are quite literally dwindling down on resources so soon, they'll start to run out.
Big part of the reason why Kovacs seemingly wants to see if he can find another refresh if possible, but again, teams next to the Nitrodrome fully
Better still get top 3.
These last little bits of metal
Going down to 342 points. 3rd is 475, so 130 points clear.
Nice connections though.
3 wins, yeah? Or just 3 really good games?
A huge knock there, and look at this.
Flixie down. No.
Wow.
Well.
And now it's up to Vico to try to play this one out. We saw Flixie.
Well, actually, they have 2 games. You're right. Sorry. Shit. Yeah, they only got 2 games. Well, 2 wins for Clix, you know? Back-to-back Dubskis. Let's go. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Falsely
My bad.
alluded to Vico
it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Now, 4th place, however.
They're really just setting the trap all along.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Flixie was playing rather separate in the first place, and yeah, here you can already tell shields cracked, low and exposed, and too easy for the big cheese to take care of.
The big cheese, let's go! The big cheese, shout out on land, W Taco. The big cheese.
Here. This is match number 10. The back half of the tournament is very much underway here. Aviv and Bugha have a long way to go if they want to break into that top 10, but they are knocking on the door now. As several eliminations in a good place game here
they're
will
above,
put them
too.
inside the conversation. And this is after having such a struggle day one, right? Completely almost unheard of for Bugha and Aviv, but this day two performance is one to be impressed with.
Oh no. No, they won the big spawn fight. I thought they were chilling. They're in 5th. They're 500 above. No, what happened here? We had so much surge. We had everything. Hit the rift and run, maybe. Hit the rift and run.
From the frying pan
To the sky, Huddy.
Is what it feels like currently.
Did he get the card?
Huddy, but
Oh.
he's open.
Hit the other rift. Hit the other rift.
Jeff, though, intent on looking
Oh, no.
for the confirmation of this next elimination. He wants the points, but
We're okay,
more
we're
importantly
okay.
still, he wants the siphon of those materials, or all the little goodies that Huddy might still have to offer with his loadout as well. Keep in mind the splashes and the ammunition go a long way for some of these teams that don't have those weapon bunkers like you already called.
We'll see.
Oh, Vico getting the reboot onto Flixie. Here we go.
But yeah,
They did this a lot yesterday. They turned it into good games. It's not over yet. They actually went on to do well after rebooting. They're a team that has the ability with the surge they have and the loot they have to still pull it off.
The time lost, right? And the resources handed over to the opponents who, of course, secure it. Sure, you'll have time to kind of get back into the swing of things, but you are
if they go down early, then it's anybody's game. If they pop off and have another good end game, then it's looking pretty much like
I think what's even crazier still is the fact that they were still a couple hundred damage above.
I feel bad for
the
Thomas
threshold.
HD and
Despite
Queasy, though,
this
for the fact that Thomas HD has literally gotten second, like every
That's Flix how he died. They just took a spawn fight against OC and lost.
like never be able to get first, and I feel so bad for him.
Even Bugha essentially.
But hey,
Yeah, this is how, now we're going to be break, I will show you. This is how Acorn and Cold won their spawn fight. Yoink! Damn! That's some Gigabrain strats right there from Acorn. That's the competitive experience right there, using every single mechanic to your advantage. The slide kick, 50-50 victory.
Still very, very difficult spot.
No
to
way
be
we
in
just did that on
for
land.
Huddy here.
Hell yeah,
Half the
Acorn.
damage, not much more than that. That's really the truth of it. Look at how many teams have
Oh
also
no,
began
Huddy's
to
not in a
kind
good
of pounce
spot.
up here on the Rift Island. You have the
Yeah,
likes
Floyd
of
from the
Buzz,
ESL,
Epic
right?
Whale,
Floyd from the ESL
amongst
experience,
others.
looking for slide kick plays.
Huddy here just trying to figure out what he can scrap together. Material is extremely low here. Even now, he's playing with fire here as he's trying to inch his way into the structure above, getting ever so closer to visuals and company. But on the other side, Peterbot and Boyo making a move here from the outside of the zone now. And they are not looking too hot down at the Redline rig.
I wonder why they're
This could actually be a big spot of trouble here.
Hell?
Peterbot and Boyo aren't careful. They had teams on both sides of them
Interesting.
as they continue to try and work their way into Brawler's Battleground. Just look at the amount of materials they've had
What
to
happened
spend
here?
already. And they're still sitting just outside the edge zone. All the while, Vico, Flixie.
Vico, Flixie getting aggressive. They need surge after the reboot. They got to win this fight.
Break past Reason and the deal.
This is a fight they've seen before. No strangers to one another on the European region. However, there's still Michael and Job also.
Yeah, good stuff on the video, Maris. I saw that this morning for like 70k views when I woke up. Good stuff, dude.
Vico and Flixie, though, have a lot to worry about. They need damage, but more importantly, they need this refresh. Job steps in and just gets...
Oh, Peterbot and Poyo fighting with something as well. Peterbot and Poyo are in half-half at least. They're in a good zone position.
Down on the armored walls and actually finds the elimination. Meanwhile, Boyo and Peterbot are fighting their way in as well. And this time, it's up against Cold and Acorn.
Cold and Acorn have been struggling today as far as their surge has been concerned, and big part of the reason why they don't have that direct contest that they were able to depend on in day number one up against the likes of Andalex and Sato. So taking this exchange with Peterbot and Poyo, it's only going to hinder both teams at this
Finally a
stage
south
because
zone.
Baka
Unfortunately,
and
it's the game where
Forge,
Clicks and Veno
they're starting
went
to
down on spawn.
put their heads into the mix and resigns. A lone soldier, he's not going to be able to make it out.
Huge pickup for Epic Whale, though. He's actually going to be the one to get the last tag from the Rift Island down onto Resigns there. Meanwhile, you would have thought it was Damo who was close nearby, but no, it's Agers in the storm.
Poyo and Peterbot need something here, man. This is looking bad. This is looking real bad. Even that's not the craziest. That was a bit of mats. No meds, though.
Potentially they're into distance.
Yeah, they're also going to recognize the fact that he's a...
Oh, Vidil just took down Ritual.
But he's not.
Agers is just far enough away from Rise, though. That Poyo and Peterbot, you saw the confidence in that movement. They were full sprinting. They're not trying to hide anything about their intention.
Oh.
And Agers instantly recognizing the danger in sight. He's gonna fall back immediately. And now Poyo, Peterbot, they see his duo in the distance, and they're gonna opt to fall back. Agers and Rise will live to see another day.
This is such a
Definitely a close one. Poyo and Peterbot are moving so fast as well, and you know, for good measure, they need more damage. They are not quite there just yet. Heroes and Shard are gonna be the next ones up.
This is the right spot to be in, man.
But nothing is gonna connect.
Poyo's KBM. Chat, there's only 5 controller players at the land. Sorry, 4, because Waz didn't get to go. Oh, cold. The Barkham Paths was so high on the leaderboard. No.
Very nicely done.
Bro, Barkham Paths were in 6th.
Heat up, it seems.
Oh, no.
In the back half, that short break probably much needed.
That last elimination, though, that Flixie and Vico picked up off screen is carrying their surge damage threshold currently, sitting just barely above at 113 over.
5th down, 7th down, 8th down. 1st is Shambles. 3rd is Shambles. Bro, this is great for Queasy and Thomas. We haven't seen Queasy and Thomas yet, though. Oh, can we get the refresh?
Meanwhile, Peterbot Poyo, this could be exactly everything they were looking for.
Oh, wait, no meds, though. Again, no meds. There's 0 meds. They're only finding Shambles refreshes. They can't find that one good refresh. Poyo has nothing.
They picked up, but look, no heals were given out. You would think you catch 2 teams or a set of
Oh, Queasy and Thomas, on the other hand, are stacked out of their mind. Wait a second. Pressure's on Peter Poyo. They have to make something happen here.
Yeah, but it's all from rags
Queasy
to
and Thomas in a
riches when
very
you're
different
looking
spot.
at Thomas HD and Queasy's loadouts in comparison to
Oh,
Poyo
boy.
and Peterbot. They are in tatters at this phase. And now, taking the Flaming Boost Hoop, they're going to try to catapult
Flaming Boost Hoop rotate.
They're so shambles. Look at this. They're
It's helping them cover some distance, but at the same time, they're just still so far
Who are they jumping in on? Who's getting
very
keyed?
likely to get held the moment that they surface.
Can they maybe like try and look through? Is this Brawlers? Yeah, trying to look through Brawlers for a bit of extra meds, maybe? I don't even know, man.
Right now, as this is again one of those very dangerous situations they found themselves in, where Poyo
They can just keep
doesn't
scanning,
have
looking
much
for
HP.
solos, I guess.
Peterbot holding on with just a
This is a good zone. If Queasy can get him onto high ground here, this has got a lot of elevation for a Queasy high ground game.
Nothing comes out. Pixie manages to level up just a little bit more there.
We're only 160 above 2.
Peterbot and Poyo, though, they're going to send down their next scan off that reveal
Nice.
medallion.
Are they going to key that?
Siyun and Kadu. But Siyun and Kadu,
If they pull this off, this is going to be huge. This could be the game of the tournament, honestly.
applying some pressure on Ethical and Muzz,
If Peterbot and Poyo
just underneath them, Chiefs
somehow
as well.
pull points out of this game,
Incredibly hurt, but
it's going to be insane.
Poyo, they are just praying for any sort of refresh, but nobody is coming near them. Keep in mind that reveal medallion also marking their position on the map. People know Peterbot and Poyo are on the approach.
Yeah, Kato is trying his best to see if he can swing
There's
around.
Queasy and Thomas. Queasy and Thomas have Surge, chat. This zone, Queasy and Thomas will be stacked on Surge. Oh, Vico Flixie go down. 3rd place down. Chicho goes down, so 4th is a solo. This might be Peterbot versus Thomas HD to close this tourney out. We'll see.
Give them a little bit of room, but different duos now looking to collapse in. Luckily, the tag was off to Peterbot and not his teammate. Otherwise, it will be Rats here. Great Monarch tags, but they are
Where's the loot? Where's the loot?
operating on fumes right now.
Peterbot is down to his final 4 builds. Make that 3. He's still got 6 armored walls, though, but he'll have to be so meticulous with how he actually places them. But
Loot?
just in time,
Loot?
Chris
Medkits.
has been found.
Only medkits though. Peterbot's taking a 1v2 against Chapantini. They go down in 17. Wait a second. This is a replay? Okay, this is a replay of how Vico went down. Yeah, he's dead either way in the zone. Where's Queasy Thomas? Where's Queasy Thomas? Are they on high ground? Am I blind? I see them. Mid ground. Look at the loadout.
Queasy and Thomas.
Wait a second.
Also, who are just on a day 2 performance of their careers right now.
Sphinx, the next highest point team on 399. They're 200 points higher than any other team alive right now. No way. The Queasy Thomas land on Poyo Peterbot. Game 12. Queasy does it again. I really don't think it's going to happen, but would be insane.
Necessary. Only 54 points
I would not say no to the hype of that. I really thought we were never going to see it at a land again, but who knows? Who knows?
Trying to take some chops up onto
Not the team I'd want to land on for sure, but...
Seti and Cammy will be forced to try and pave their way forward.
Oh, Dukes and Sphinx on the high ground, though. 400 points is their drop spot, remember. They are a brawler team. It's a gray zone for them. They got to make it count.
They're going to have to push forward as well, though.
Sphinx holds it.
Time before the two have to clash.
Sphinx and Dukes have turned their focus to high ground here. They want to be up on that podium.
It's insane that we are lining up for a Thomas second again, potentially as well.
Here we are in the final moments, top 15 now. Things are starting to heat up here for Thomas HD and Queasy. Material running low. They have to find the refresh here. Desperation will start to kick in. They saw the shield crack. Sidewall goes in.
Nice.
Fully committed.
Oh!
Walls. It's all or nothing. And Thomas HD.
Oh no! We jumped in. We needed the refresh. We went too crazy. We overheated. Queasy got to go for another solo clutch, but this one's gonna be even crazier than the last.
He will have to figure out how to clutch up for the team now.
This is so
At least for a moment, he's going to opt to play his final med kit. It'll buy him a little bit of time.
Sphinx and Dukes on the high ground. I could see them on the podium here. Sphinx and Dukes could get up to top 3 with a win here.
Backside of zone, hoping that he can drop in overhead. Sees bodies. Here's the shot.
Nice. 10 HP. No sprint. Turn around. No splashes. Oh, one more tick and he would have been okay. It's a metal wall. He couldn't have done anything.
The elimination, but at what cost?
And it wasn't enough to overthrow the gap between
Peterbot and Pollo
still in
got
second.
shambles on meds. They
All eyes on Dukes and Sphinx.
Got no good refresh and then just eventually died. They had everything they needed, but they just died because they couldn't get heals.
Remains as close as ever as we are bending into game 11 and 12 of the tournament. This is Bryce's and Bolt's chance to secure a victory. This is Sphinx and Duke's chance to secure a victory.
Bryce and Bolt's still going too.
Cammy and Seti pull a trick out of the hat at this point and come back with another win today.
Seti is already out. Cammy may have been
Swizzy Yapko 4 elims. Nice.
Swizzy and Yapko on the other
Swizzy deserves this, man. Come on. Thomas got too greedy. I think it was Queasy making the call to all in for a refresh and then maybe changed his mind. I don't know.
Brawler's Battleground is posing so much.
That was a pretty uncharacteristic play by Thomas. I feel like there was more that went into the comms that we didn't hear.
He's going to opt for the medkit play as well. Teams falling left and right, and the solos left behind, just hoping that the duos clash into each other.
Yapko and Swizzy, very solid team, doing what they need to. Beautiful tag onto Gyros, puts them down quickly. Teammate.
Oh, go Yapko. The fill, baby. 4 elims on the fill. If you guys don't know, Yapko wasn't even supposed to be here this weekend. Got picked up by a Swizzy to replace Vanya. My man stepping up to the plate. Got big shoes to fill trying to replace Vanya. Wait, Bryce and Bolt's high on the leaderboard too. Nice. 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 2v2. NA versus NA. Dukes in the 1v. I think Dukes wins this comfortably. This won't even go to a heal off. Dukes closes this out. Sphinx doesn't need to do anything here. Dukes wins this.
Good about this one though. He knows that these players have got to be low. Final 3 builds remain. Sphinx right up above.
Yup, there it is. Yup.
Take one last shot. Dukes.
Bryce dropping back. Bolt's dropping back, I should say. Bryce down. Armored walls. Oh, never mind. I didn't expect the armored walls to block him off. Okay.
He's got something to heal with. He actually is
Wait.
trying to survive it, but Sphinx
Wait, does Bolt have? Bolt wins! Oh, hell no. Bolt wins. I assumed Sphinx had mad meds. Why did Sphinx not drop? I thought he had like 3 med kits. Bolt wins it. No way. Bolt clutches it. Let's go, Bolt. No way. I just assumed Sphinx had more meds because he didn't drop down. W Bolts. They thought the 1 med kit was enough. All right, chat. If you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type the word Bolts in chat with a Z. B-O-L-T-Z. Bolts. My man. This team is super underrated. Bolts and Bryce were in 10th going into this game. That'll jump them up quite high.
Please put your hands together for Bryce and Bolts.
Let's go. Wait, were they? Wait, no, they dropped down the leaderboard, didn't they?
Walk us through the end game there. We saw the heals came into play, but what a way. The crowd absolutely loving that too.
We finally got a south pole for the first time. It went to the sand. We also got surge guns this game, so we decided to just stay our spot, get surge. After that, we made it to end game pretty easily. Once we were there, it was just refreshes, you know, it was just clockwork. I don't know. Bryce is one of the best IGLs in the game. I'm one of the best fraggers, and put that together, we're one of the best players ever.
They're sixth place, Chad. Sixth place.
It was an incredible
They jumped
way
up to
round
sixth.
things up here. Obviously, you guys want to get as far up the leaderboard as possible now.
I love Bryce, but Bryce does not like getting interviewed.
As a duo.
It's been pretty challenging, but like we're the best duo, so it's nothing like different than NA East, pretty much, or NA Central.
And I got to ask as well, we heard it from these guys, Fort Worth. I mean, Fort Worth, let them hear you one more time.
Let's go.
You've got,
all right, 10 more seconds time to win bolts in chat. If you guys want some V-Bucks, guys. All the XZ fans are leaving. That is not a good sign.
Adrenaline running. I'm really nervous, but I'm also excited.
All right, you heard it there. Bryson Bolts, one more time, give it up for your winner.
Woo, let's go, baby. I love these guys, man. Super underrated. That's so awesome. Nice, the family shots. Hell yeah. All right, chat, we'll call it there. Thank you for entering the giveaway.
What's going to happen next?
2 to go.
You have a front row seat. Do not go anywhere. This crowd already, we know you guys are too. We'll see for plenty
all right,
more
chat, let's see it.
after this break.
All right, 2 games to go. Pete and Poyo hold on to first on 6-5-9. Thomas and Queasy in second. Unfortunately, Thomas going down there, 11th place. Still good. Cuts the gap, but not enough. Then we have Vico and Flixie in third on 4-9-6.
That's insane. Well, basically,
we might actually genuinely see second land on first again. Like, the circumstances for this to happen are insane. The reason why I don't think it will happen, though, the reason why I don't think it'll happen is Thomas and Queasy, they know that if they are behind Peterbot and Poyo, the problem is they need to land on Peterbot and Poyo, then they need to instantly kill them and then not get third-partied and still get enough points to beat them. I'm not gonna lie, what is actually more likely to happen is to have Peterbot and Poyo land on Thomas and Queasy. That would actually make more sense if you were trying to secure the FNCS win and you had a lead. If Peterbot and Poyo have a solid lead over Thomas and Queasy going into game 12, and the third place is down the leaderboard, it actually would make more sense for the reverse. The good old mongrel strat. But that's when they were getting conned. I don't think it's going to happen. I think there's too many variables. I think if the gap is close enough, they both stick to their game plan and know that if they have a good game and the other one throws, they can win. But Cammy and Seti and Queasy Veno was a very different situation. Cammy and Seti were at their own split. They weren't contested. Cammy and Seti are very, very weak spawn fighters, and they were employing a strategy that Veno and Queasy could not counter. So they knew they weren't going to outplace them in the last game regardless of what they did. So they had to kill them. Different situation, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. There's a chance. There's a chance. So we got Vico in third, Shrillex and Chicho holding on to fourth, Dukes and Sphinx jumping up to fifth, Bolts and Bryce jumping up to sixth. Then we have Ping and Wox. Damn, Ping and Wox came out of nowhere, I feel like. Hold.
Oh my gosh, I won.
However you bet, whoever you are.
Let's have to stay clean.
Any players in globals? Yeah, there's like 15 teams or something. Alright.
Yo, what's up?
Oh.
How you doing? Thanks for checking out.
And welcome back to the FNCS Global Championship. We just wrapped up game number 10. Only 2 remain before chaotic, I feel, is almost like an understatement.
Yeah, that was chaos in its finest form right there. Our 2 biggest teams going down relatively early, although still getting those placement points, probably still holding themselves up in the top of the leaderboard. But big shout outs to Dukes and Sphinx. We've seen some great performances from them, but Bryce and Bolt with the win there. I mean, we saw it from Global Championships 2023. Bryce getting that 6th place with Chubbs. Now, bringing it back again to show how well he can perform on the big stage.
Yeah, I mean, they said it right there. They have the perfect partnership. They have the best IGL, the best fragger in their opinion, and they think they are the best duo, which is, of course, what we got to see in this game right here. They're a little bit lower down on the leaderboards, too, so this is what the second day can do. That 1.5x points can really boost them up in the standings, which I'm sure we'll take a look at very soon. But it's this moment right here where Bryce goes down. Bolts, of course, had to pop that med kit, and Dukes just couldn't get inside of that box because he placed all of those armored walls. What a great strategy, and ultimately, it was because he had more med kits at his disposal.
Such a smart play, and it's also a bit of a risky play, right? Because you don't know what is in Dukes' loadout there. You don't know if he has the medkits. You just have to make that call. A lot of times we see these low-ground teams, when it does come down to a heal-off, kind of scour the low ground there, trying to find the medkits, but he says, no, I have to believe this is my chance. I'm not giving the high ground team a chance to drop down and eliminate me. I'm going for the heal-off.
Yeah, you just have to commit. That's a great point, because like, obviously we as viewers,
that's amazing.
We have all of the information, right? We can kind of see everyone's healths and everything, but the players can't, right? They're just going.
We can indeed see their health. Check this. Bro, that is crazy. Look at that. I put them already, HCO. I put ads. I didn't run it. I didn't run it. It's not there. It literally, surely I did. It literally says I can't run one right now.
Have so much potential to sacrifice, especially when people are paying attention to
Surely,
all those
let me check. Let me double check that I didn't.
For those tags, you just have to use mats, and you're going to have to use your heals a little early.
I pushed
in that
the button.
Situation.
Yeah, the casters mentioned.
It says you recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. So I did. Don't worry. Maybe you just didn't get an ad.
Take out the OCE team down there that took out Veno and Clix, and I think they didn't get the forecast tower there either. So they were always back in the storm. They didn't know where that next zone was going to be, so they couldn't plan ahead. We've kind of seen that a lot throughout the day and the whole weekend, I guess, with Peterbot and Poyo. They haven't necessarily looked like the most healthy team, the most stacked team at all circumstances and all situations.
2 games left, Caesar. 2 games left.
They have the ability to pull themselves out of that situation, and that's what makes this team so great.
Absolutely. We saw there in a moment, Thomas HD.
There is not a fix for that, Obi.
Making the maddest play I think I've ever seen.
The reason I tell people not to copy my bind.
Earlier on the game around 4th zone, they're sitting
58. Let's go, Guap.
I really wish that it wasn't.
Chat, I'm just changing out the predictions a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Clix and Veno could get a top 5 here with 2 crazy games.
2 games left to go, and then a champion will be crowned. Fortnite fam, let's get ready to jump into game 11 on the day. Casters.
Thomas definitely wants to land on Peter. He doesn't, chat.
2 more
Chat.
now. Match 11 being
you guys
coming right up.
It almost feels so surreal.
Fine. I'm not even gonna try. I've already explained it.
That we are right on the cusp of crowning our next global champions.
Yeah, and it is really close at the top. I can't believe Queasy and Thomas couldn't take the small opportunity available, but let's see it. More chances will everyone get here in match number 11 to take their shot at the throne? Because at this point, Peterbot and Poyo have served up too many opportunities. They can't surely come up short, right?
You would
Here we go.
think so, but at the same time, NDF,
Here
with
we
a 1.5
go.
price point multiplier, anything is
anybody
possible.
gonna
And
try and
speaking of crazy possibilities here, Brutal Beachhead.
Another slide click. That's so sad they missed that, bro. Finally not Research Rock. Let's go. We started another POA. And back to Research Rock. Let's watch Queasy open a chest.
Of the warship here at Brutal
Ooh.
Beachhead.
This is a big one.
A moment for Acorn
This is a big
They all have the exact same job, Matt, evidently.
manifest their own destiny here on the day because they have certainly encountered.
Where's Huddy and Kovacs again now? They're down to 10th now. They've dropped down to 10. Bro, one game makes such a difference, eh?
Looking for an opportunity, looking for an angle right now. Huddy's gonna get a huge pickup from the drop right there. So that's the round out the loadout here. Shotgun, AR ready to go. Burst being a great option so early right now. Monarch pistol for Kovacs, so not exactly the best. However, this is a hot drop, so you can see there are plenty of...
Oh, Sky and Scroller just dipping with the little loot they have. Okay, this could kind of work well for Huddy and Kovacs, I guess.
With what they've received.
They've done well in the past when the job's been split. Dude, damn! Yo, shout out Alex and Worthy though.
I had such high hopes from
They have 1000% been the better spawn fighting team at this drop. They have 100% outspawn fought Malabuka and Mustache.
In the early game,
Worthy and Alex have won way more spawn fights there than I think everyone expected. Just can't do anything with it afterwards because of the third party. They just instantly get swarmed on. This game, maybe they can because it was so quick. Maybe they don't get third party.
The problem now today has just been Kanata and Cooper amongst other teams just closing in.
Oh, Cold's down. Bro, I feel so bad.
They see the exchange take place.
down.
I feel like so many players as well, where if they tried to pull this whole like I was sick card, you'd question it a bit, but you can just see the performance difference day 1 to day 2. One of the most consistent players ever. Like it's just Cold's a different player today. You can just tell.
The worst we've seen Acorn and Cold do in person right now, and there's a lot of factors starting to add up. Normally they play very, very well, you know, being contested. However, there were some rumors Cold wasn't feeling 100% today, so that could be taking its effects here now, especially as
And you got to imagine if you're feeling ill and you've been vomiting, it only gets worse as the day goes on, not better.
Shift our focus into the stars of the evening, if you will. Boyo and Pewterbot right now really starting to take form here.
Forrest got the medallion. Now they're dipping out.
Acorn probably one of the best teammates to be going through that with. I know Acorn wouldn't be making him feel like shit.
Just in shambles somehow. No extra material.
Oh, okay. Don't often see this, right? This is new.
It's an elimination.
They pushed in rather quick to capitalize on Kramzu and Cloud.
I know, I do feel bad for Cole. He's just having a really, really bad technique.
Oh my god. We're focusing so much on Thomas. Holy shit. Queasy got the Monarch aim too. Damn, with no scope. No hit scan either.
Unbelievable.
2 shots pretty much, so. Well played to Queasy, Thomas HD for that one. Something we were just talking about in between these matches is the fact that Queasy and Thomas have been able to find the placement points, but what they need to add to it at this stage...
It's better with no scope? I don't know who's telling you that, bro. What?
Being elimination light is what's holding them back on the standings right now, but consistency is surely there, and that'll trump everything. Talk about consistent teams. Vico and Flixie have been online, but this time they have to be
no, this chap is different to Liquid chat.
Bryson Bolts, who are coming off of Victory Royale, given that they are another top 10
Acorn.
team,
Look at Acorn.
so
Acorn took somebody out.
Gonna be easy
Acorn took one of those teams out at the off spawn. That's huge right there.
Of course,
Acorn killed Andalex? Wait, is Acorn winning the 1v2? Wait, did Acorn actually just 1v2? Surely they're going to replay of that. Did he kill both of them?
Not only that, I mean, even factor in what happened yesterday.
Bro, Acorn just
Bryson Bolts taking out Flixie when he did secure that forecast key card, so anything goes just about, just because you get the key
Really? A lot of you guys like no scope on the Monarch. Really? I can understand that for like close to mid-range, but that range Queasy was just shooting at then. Surely scope is better.
Just putting on so much pressure here for Garrison Shari. No real opportunity for them to bounce back here.
Garrison Shari mixing up the strategies doesn't seem to be working going north at all right now. They were better off.
Yeah, Chicho and Trulex have been so consistent. Where are they right now? They're still in 4th. They've just like, they're so consistent. It's crazy. They have an average placement of 10.7. They have the 2nd best average placement. Thomas and Queasy is a little bit better. They're just so consistent.
Another elimination. elimination to finish the duo off.
They knew that Shari was a solo, though, after collecting.
I guess that makes sense. You're right. If they're far enough away, the red dot would actually cover their whole character. Okay, maybe you might be right on this one. All right.
Surge damage, just such a massive necessity to collect early on, so that way they can have better control over their rotations as the match progresses. Because we are down to our final 2 lobbies here today. MDF, Wox, Ping, getting active now because the likes of Rise and Yuma, and they're gonna win out. 2 big eliminations to add to the tab as Poyo and
Peterbot and Poyo got forecast again. We know how this story goes. We know how this story goes.
They've doubled back. They've secured it again.
We know how this story goes.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All of the zones coming up.
We know how this story goes.
NASCAR.
That's just massive. It's massive. It's massive.
However,
Chat, we know how this story goes. We know how this story goes when Peterbot and Poyo get forecast tower and medallion.
With the best medallion, the best striker.
Oh, again, chat. I've explained this a couple times, but I'll just say it again because it's very out of my schedule. If you guys are Rocket League fans, Rocket League Worlds is happening in 2 days. I'm going to start watching it from the playoffs onwards later this week. So I think from on the 14th onwards, we're going to be watching a bunch of Rocket League. There's not really any good Fortnite tournaments on at that point. If you guys like watching Rocket League, or if you've never watched Rocket League, swing by. It's honestly such a fun esport to watch. The broadcast, the casters, the crowd, like Rocket League is S-tier esport, and this is the biggest tournament of the year, so should be mad fun. So schedule for the next few days is 36-hour stream today. Watch all the solo cashes tomorrow. Then we're going to take the day off for the eval cups, I think, and then we're going to watch both the duo cash cup days, and then it's going to be Rocket League because that'll be playoffs, which will be perfect.
EU team going up against Bryson Bolts right now. Bryson Bolts are actually just waiting right now, probably not too sure about what they want to do.
RLCS time? Hell yeah.
They want to get back to farming.
Should be really fun.
They don't have much to work with here, and CZB and Nathan seem to catch a read here.
You know some of the players? Yeah, I've watched probably like 4 or 5 Rocket League majors on stream before. I love the esport. It's just always Rocket League major tournaments are on during Fortnite major tournaments. It pisses me off. They're always on at the same time. Now I get to finally watch one again.
Going to head the opposite direction, but something I couldn't help but notice last time we checked in with Trulex and Chicho, that surge base that they had established, the way that they were taking shots into Doomstadt, wondering how much interference they've been playing today up against the likes of Muzz and Epic Whale, Reet and Ritual. Keep in mind, those 2 teams are trying to head. They're already softly contesting each other. They've been splitting Doomstadt between the north and south sides, but when you've got Trulex and Chicho, such strong
Thanks for subs, guys. Click still live? Yeah, I think so. They just haven't shown him that much.
Pinpoint accuracy, and they're holding you with the surge base from so far. It can be very difficult to actually work your way out of that location.
Especially if it forces you into another team that you're not expecting, which of course will be disastrous. Chicho and Trulex doing just that as well, talking about manipulating these rotates. They're trying to do that here. No tags right now into Rapid and Batman Booga. However, Trulex has got a completely different angle here on the outskirts. But the calls being made.
How did Damo kill Acorn? Not sure, man. Acorn and Cold, unfortunately, slipped down the leaderboard chat. They're going to really, for the last 2 games now, focus on the top 5. I don't think we're going to see too much outside the top 5. We'll see a couple fights, but
plenty of rocks, though, to easily refarm.
Especially if you Clicks fans, you're probably not going to see too much Clicks here. They might show them a little bit, but
and just behind them, you can see Muzz, Epic Whale. They've had him
once you fall down the leaderboard a little bit in the last couple games, you don't get too much screen time.
Trulex and Chicho's Eagle Eyes inside of that surge base. But the surge bases continue.
Oh, Peter and Poyo. Oh, who is this?
Who's King Peter and Poyo?
I don't know who we're fighting. Sky and Scroll.
Sky and Scroll are king. Who's king and who, though?
Oh, this is super aggressive fight from Peter Poyo with no tags. Hello? What is this over? Jeez, Peter Poyo are just, wow. Bro, on land too, we are not feeling nervous at all, apparently. We must need a lot of surge. We have to need a lot of surge for this fight.
Clearly, the goal is damage and or eliminations, but
it's got to be damage. There's no way they were taking that aggressive a fight and didn't need surge.
Right here are in a completely different fight.
They needed surge, 100%.
Deep into the storm, just outside the underworld. Wox, who's at 3 eliminations here, clearly fired up for match 11 right now. Chasing down visuals and Braids. Finds the wall. Ping on the other side, gets the edit. However, Braid slips out.
You think about the 6 points per elim though? Yeah, but it's not worth that risk, man. Elim points are not worth enough to take a full straight 200-200 fight there. Both of them healthy with no tags. And you have full loot and mats. You're doing that for Surge 1000%. Not at LAN. That's a play you make in a duo cash cup, maybe. Peter and Poyo are mad confident, mad aggressive, but... Ooh, Braid's actually putting up a great fight then.
Knocked one of them.
They have some white heals to work with, but keep in mind, we just saw Trulix and Chicho's positioning. All the other teams as well that are based a little bit more towards that northeast side of the map are going to have ample opportunity to just gatekeep these teams that are still inside the storm, rotating so late.
Think about what they're fighting for. These are all of our top 10 teams who are jumping in and
Sphinx and Dukes in 5th, bro.
Right there too. Look at that.
I feel like I had to say it in my YouTube video as well, bro. I don't know why I just never predict Dukes to do well.
Dropping team.
He's a 3-time FNCS champion. He had a good drop uncontested. I'm just like, yeah. Just so easy to forget about him.
As they're sitting heavily in 5th here. But Kramsu clone.
Sorry, Ryan, misclick, bro.
Here. Both sides are cut off, but Dukes and Sphinx double back one another. Good defensive block thrown down there. The tags are even better, but Dukes, as mechanical as he is, can't take too many of those tags there. Will he be set back?
Oh, Clone and Kramsu. We haven't really seen them fight that much this weekend.
As is Clone.
This is the first time we've really seen them on the broadcast.
Kramsu, they're trying to make up for lost time. Queasy getting that initial elimination posed such a big setback.
Oh, nice shot.
They had to make a play for the reboot ban, so now you know that they need some surge damage to efficiently move throughout the rest of this mid game. And Dukes and Sphinx, they wouldn't mind the refresh materials at this point. They're using up a lot of their splashes just to try and get the job done. Not sure which duo actually decided to start.
Someone going to third party this? This is taking a while. This is making a lot of noise.
Before the third party trickles in.
Ooh, Booga got it too.
Sphinx. We're gonna get another tag here onto Kramsu, but not much. Clone is also hurt, but so is Sphinx. Sphinx seems to be the one
investing a fair bit in this.
Battle. All of these chug splashes coming out to make sure they keep him up. Given the circumstances, the Flowberry Fizz to reset the full HP now.
They got good meds as well. Not the best mats, but good meds.
To the water now to give this one up. They're gonna have to swim their way out. They need the mats. They need the material. They need everything that they can pick up off of Dukes and Sphinx here. And Sphinx and Dukes need to stay alive because they're inside the top.
Oh boy, this is a very frustrating fight here for Dukes and Sphinx in 5th.
But again, the fact that they've even been held up for this long with Kramsu and Clone is such a huge detriment.
No third parties is crazy by now too.
To filter in around them, and
5th place versus 48th is such a brutal spot to be in. You're really fighting someone with nothing to lose when you've got everything to lose.
Vico and Flixie's backyard, and they've got that forecast knowledge from this match.
Knowledge.
Dukes is trapped though. 2 tags come in, and he is forced back.
Sphinx gonna have to hold him off here. Sphinx gonna have to go crazy. Sphinx does not go crazy.
Sphinx also punished.
No armored walls. No armored walls. No armored walls.
Hispanic duo sees blood in the water here as they've caught the white tags. They are hunting as aggressive as ever.
Wow. Oh no.
Sphinx is dead. Oh, man.
Well, 5th place down and out. And there's the third party.
Everyone else the chance now to secure that 5th plus. Resigns Demo they'll move in here. It's not over for Clone and Kramsu. In fact,
Resigns gets the doubles.
Now as Resigns is gonna find the first Elim and Damo gets the second. And just like that, they
damn, Dukes is gonna be mad about that. Dukes is gonna be very mad about that.
And at this stage, again, Clone and Kramsu, sure they got the points from the set of eliminations onto Dukes and Sphinx, but fact of the matter is, they weren't in a position to be able to deal with the third party after the fact that Kramsu left as a solo.
Where's Clix? They haven't shown him too much this game, but the fact that Resigns and Damo over here means Clix should be chilling.
Play like his partner just did for him earlier on. All the while, Chicho and Trulix, they have found their new height of surge-based territory. They've got a massive overview.
I really hope we get hit scan back next chapter and no scope weapons, man. On LAN, I can watch surge bases, but please, next chapter, please. Hit scan, no scoped weapons. We tried it. We gave it a go. Attachments. I'm totally fine to see attachments gone. Especially if it leads to teams actually fighting for surge again. This has been exciting because the stakes, but...
Given that it's off the mountain, so they just have so much visibility. the edge of the map.
All we need snipers in the game, the one-shot headshot.
Plenty of
There's
meds.
some kind of pressure to sitting in a gigantic tower.
This is 100% a Peterbot and Pollo game to win.
That hit scan is when you shoot, your bullet instantly travels and hits the target. You don't have bullet travel time like we do now.
They're below?
Oh, we're below! Oh, no. This is definitely why we're taking that fight. I told you. That fight against Sky and Scroll was a desperation fight.
If they're below,
We needed that
this could be a
surge.
sell.
Do we have white heels? We have splashes, okay.
They have to jump on
Oh,
somebody.
no.
They're jumping on somebody.
This could be really bad. Wait a second. Queasy and Thomas. Are we going to have Thomas win his first ever FNCS and it's LAN? I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd be totally fine with that.
Later on, but most importantly of all, they're heading straight for surge-based territory.
Look at who they're going to land on. They're following.
Oh, there's a lot of teams here.
Right
Oh, we
now,
found Sky and Scroll again.
That would even be a better option given that this is a weakened team. Little do they know, but Pollo gets the first tag onto him, and unfortunately that sets him back.
Oh, nice shots, Peter.
Three below.
And Peterbot showing us exactly what he is known
Oh,
for, and that is that
Swizzy keeps peeking.
Still below.
Still below, though. We need one more tag. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
28 below. Oh, they're above.
They're
69
not
above.
completely safe just yet.
Can't lose focus though. Swizzy and Yapko are not going to go out without a fight. Sure,
84 above. 84 above. Peter hit some shots. Peter's hitting a lot of shots. Peter is farming someone right now.
Easy 58 below the damage threshold though for Kovacs and Huddy. They are just getting so held by everyone surrounding them.
Dude, there's 60. There was like 70 people alive 10 seconds ago.
Importantly, still it seems other players falling in the lobby instead will be their bailout moment.
That was so
Maris,
close.
can you find the TikTok I made of Thomas HD? I want to try and remember what his placements were. Because I remember it's absolutely absurd.
And then determine where they head next. Harping out not necessarily an option. They're going to have to fight because they need more material.
Peterbot and Pollo rotating dead side.
7 top 3s is worse than that, though. You've got it. Agile, can you send it to me?
That's huge. All right, if they're good on surge, then they're
He's gone 4 seconds, 6 thirds. And 2 of the seconds were by 1 point. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wow, 4 seconds and 6 thirds.
He's gone 12 top 3s.
That's
Fuck
insane.
me.
Wow, Peterbot taking out.
I think everyone's going to be pretty happy to see Thomas win this.
I don't know. I mean, they're rotating on a hard dead side right now. They're way above though.
Nice surge.
On the heels of Flixie and Vico now. That would be an incredible
They're
team
rotating
to drop
full
given that
dead side.
they are in 3rd place.
They could just play for dead side at this point. They have so much damage above the rest of the lobby.
Oh,
They're gonna be a little bit
Damo
late, but
domed.
Thomas HD. Do you ever
Thomas
miss
HD
with
is
the
not
Monarch
real.
pistol, man?
We have seen him do so much damage with that weapon. It wouldn't doubt me if the stats say that he is far and above the rest with the Monarch here on the weekend. Take a look at that in just a moment, but Kovacs, Huddy now.
Oh, Kovacs and Huddy need us to hold on top 10. They're so below. Oh, they need to kill both of them. Oh, this is bad.
And they need an elimination here now.
This is disastrous.
Clock is ticking.
Oh, they're done.
Starting to run
There's no
short on
way.
time.
They have to jump in and kill them.
It's going to be
That's
a
their
matter
only
of
chance. They have to
moments
jump in.
before this storm really starts to ramp up onto
Here we
them.
go. Here we go. They know they're getting hit. They're just going to hold walls. They're probably going to even armored wall if they really wanted to. Oh, Huddy with the dash, though. Catches them off guard. 115 still. Oh,
Not
Damn.
Sky though.
respect the attempt.
And then here
All right, where's
comes the
Clicks
other
and
team.
Ven? Are they still in this? We getting the comeback?
Take Scroll's body, instantly throw it back into their turf.
Clicks and
Sky
Venno are
now
still
left to
alive.
fend for himself as a
Clicks and Ven are still up, chat. 2 big games to close it down. We could do it.
But in a sea of duos, what options does he really have?
And they're just sitting on that refresh right
There you
there.
go, chat. Yeah. So Thomas HD has come second 4 times, 2 of them by a single point, third 5 times, and fourth 3 times. He's placed top 4 in the last 12 of 21 FNCSs.
In this conversation for
Oh boy.
a top 5 run this game. Just 20 points behind now, Bryson Bolts, given how many eliminations they're starting to pick up here.
Oh, nice bolts.
For Bolts and Bryce, though, they're finally finding theirs too, so that's a set.
Where's Clicks?
Starting to add
Peter
up
Bond
here.
Pollo is still good.
I'm blind.
Bolts is still
Help
good.
me.
I expect Clicks and Venno was in the center of the map.
Were, though,
Middle? I didn't see him, damn it. All right, you guys all saw him. I'm blind. I'm old. That's good, though. Middle's good right now. Middle's good. That puts him on congested edge, I'm pretty sure, but that's fine. He's right there. Yeah, thanks. Right there. There. Just to the left. Next to the other guy who's right there. He's there. Thanks, chat. Yeah, right next there. Yeah, there.
And then that's it. And there is a lot of prize money on the line when you look at these positions in the top 5 of the leaderboard.
Oh, the gap is a big jump.
My favorite, man, when viewers try to describe to streamers where the loot is. Yeah, it's back there. There's a scar back there. To your left. Back there. Behind. Yeah, there. Right there. To your right.
My man Booga's still going.
Near the thing.
The fact that Bulls has to rely on bandages here.
No.
Great shot there. Not enough to find the elimination. Unfortunately, loses his teammate in the process. However, he is above the threshold for now. It'll buy him a little bit of time.
It's such a close leaderboard.
Here, so he moves fast.
These last 2 games, we've got such a good leaderboard. We all wanted the no run away from Peterbot Pollo, but at this point, across the board, tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars of difference in single games here. Nice, Bolts. A few more points. Still 20 below though. One. We can survive. We can survive one hit of Surge. We'll be on literally 1 HP. The bandages. W bandies. Come on, Bolts. There's Click to Venom. They're right there. They're there. Right there. Ooh. 25 above. He's right there. I'm not blind. Oh, we're right next to Peterbot Pollo though. We're weak. Why are we weak?
Yeah,
nice, Thomas. Nice, Queasy.
Yeah, high zone die from potential world champions. Ooh, Peterbot takes out Clicks again. Peterbot and Pollo take out Clicks.
Peterbot and Pollo continuing to rack up the eliminations here.
They couldn't have found those elims at a better time. Granted, it would be difficult for them to actually make their way towards the
Peter Pollo. Thomas Queasy, it's looking close. The 2-horse race. Neither of them giving up. Are we? Oh! Pollo goes down. Peterbot solo. Peterbot solo, but he has enough loot to solo clutch if he doesn't die. We've seen Peter do more with less. Queasy and Thomas might be able to bring this back.
And look, he's still trying to possibly save his teammate.
Nah, no saving Pollo here. We got a solo clutch.
In the extra material, but no, he has to give it up. He has to leave him
behind.
Peterbot
and we have seen head on Surge. You got everything he needs. This is it.
He just won a game where he clutched it up. So
oh, Golden Quanti on the high ground, bro. What?
Queasy still alive. Thomas
whatever they did overnight, man. I don't even know. Teeny down.
Teeny now. Every single time he drops a team and finds more eliminations.
Bro, Gon and Quanti might be doing better than what Gon was going to do with his real duo at this point. They're kind of going crazy. Are they the highest placing Brazil team now? Where's Thomas Queasy? I can't see them. Where are they? They are bottom right, chat. Thomas Queasy, 5 elims though. Low grounds. Peterbot still fighting Reed and Ritual in the 1v2. Thomas and Queasy running out of mats as well though. Oh my god, now paper. Bro, Peterbot's just handing out 100 damage. Left, right to everyone. Oh, wait, that's Thomas Queasy beneath him. Thomas Queasy gets a refresh. How big's the refresh? 40 builds. That's another refresh. Oh my god, they're both doing it. They're not giving up. 70 builds on Thomas. Go, son.
This is why they're first and second place, giving it to
Peterbot's got 5 elims though. 24 builds. He's not going down. He's got armored walls too. That's so valuable.
It's a 1 versus 2 scenario, but Peterbot is just making it happen. Thomas HD and Queasy.
Peterbot versus Ritual. Peterbot versus Ritual. Peterbot wins it. Oh my god, he's too good. What is happening? I thought he couldn't do this on land. Nice. 15 builds. Booga's still here as well. Wait, high ground looks shambles. He can do this. Big refresh. That Cypher medallion. Cypher medallion. We can do it. Wait, Thomas and Queasy on low ground though. Can we? He could somehow clutch this if he plays the med kit in zone properly. High ground looks really shambles. There it is. High ground shambles. Queasy Thomas.
Oh my
Thomas
God.
with the beams. 11 elims. Wait. Peterbot versus Booga. It's going to be first versus second. Peterbot's going for it. He's trying to make something happen. Drops down. Takes down Thomas. What the? No way. He's got med kits. He's got more med kits. There's one above him. 1v1v1. Queasy versus Booga. Booga gets dropped down. Queasy takes him 1v1. First versus second. Queasy with the beams. Zero builds though. Zero builds. Big shot from Peterbot. Oh my God, he's the truth. You've got to be kidding me. He's actually a freak. Oh my God. Bro, it's not possible to be this good. Oh my God, if this was at home, you'd say he's cheating 100%. What the fuck is happening? He's actually just that good. Oh my God. Shit. How do you pull that off? Oh my good God. All right, chat, you want some V-Bucks? Time to win Pete in chat. P-E-T-E-P.
Is that a taste of what's to
wow.
come? The 1v1 versus Queasy, the last play of the game. Peterbot, you
what a freak.
out of your mind there.
Yeah, I don't know. So I eliminated Thomas, and then
Bro, he even stops to not say kill.
Right? And
oh, never mind.
I just knew it was a free win because it was Queasy, not Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, bit of smack talk.
Oh yeah, this is. I'm enjoying this. Are you enjoying this too?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, the solo clutch, both our wins today, so I mean.
I'm in the
We
backpack.
started the day with you guys.
I'm in the
Good
backpack.
60 points in the lead. You guys have been toe-to-toe with
Dude,
Thomas and Queasy
what is
all day
happening?
long. It goes down to the last game now. That has got to be the greatest way to kickstart.
They're looking
the
at it, bro.
last
Do
game
we
of this
land on it? What do we do?
What do you guys get? I mean, how do you kind of take in this moment? Everyone watching around the world, everyone competing together. This is your time. Do you feel this is your time as a duo as well?
Yeah, I think they're gonna land on. Yeah, I think they're gonna land on us this last game. And then
I
we're
don't
just gonna
think
kill
so.
them, and that'll be it.
Okay, you expected that as well. Do you think there's a
Peter
chance
Bot.
that Thomas and Queasy may make the
All right,
play
chat,
and
we'll
go
call
for
it-
you
we'll call
guys
it
and
giveaway
land where
there.
you're landing and challenge you?
I think so. Okay. Maybe.
I was gonna say,
I don't think so.
I've asked you guys so many questions over the course of the last
I don't
2
think
weeks.
so.
I'm gonna ask you what your favorite color is, Peterbot, and is it
We all know who's winning
gold?
No, it's not, but that'd be nice to win, you know what I'm saying?
Just say yes, Peter
One
Bot.
more time, would you give it up for Peterbot and Poya?
I don't know if they land on him, bro. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I mean, oh, bro.
For a greater way to go into
What a
our
finish,
final
bro.
game
What a
12.
finish.
It is so close
Dude,
now.
the
FNCS
discussion they're
Global
having right now.
Championships 2024
Dude.
could not have asked for a better way to close things out. Do not go anywhere. Stay